Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Gaming News Weekly Live. It's been a while, bro. I think I've live streamed twice in December. It's been a minute because all gaming news went to shit after the Game Awards. I really don't know what happened, but like there was like no gaming news out. There's still literal nothing. Microsoft and the FTC and shit is still going back and forth about this Activision Blizzard thing. They actually got a date to go to court finally. Why the fuck did they not go to court already, bro? Who knows? The legal system is so fucking bullshit. But we back in this month. Gaming News Weekly. It's 2023. The new year has started. It is upon us. But gaming is probably still gonna be more of the same. I don't think nothing's changing much. I've seen a whole lot of Xbox centric people. They're talking, hyping up the 2023 year of Xbox, but nothing's fucking confirmed, bro. How are you hyping up Xbox when nothing's confirmed? I don't know. I don't know. People got optimism. Like, I don't understand. There's insiders leaking shit that Redfall comes before Starfield, which is kind of crazy. There's no fucking way Redfall should be coming before Starfield. But if that's the slate that they're going to push, that's fine. I don't understand it. I really don't. That's crazy. But that's where we are. I got the Avion water with me, so you know I'm ready to talk. It's been a good time. It's been a fun time. I've been playing a whole lot of just random shit. I know y'all been seeing the videos. I've been uploading it. I just been having random games I've been jumping into, playing them. Just I don't know. It's just been this feeling that I had the whole holiday season. I don't think I bought a damn thing in gaming. I don't think I bought a damn. There was not a single game on the market. All the big sales were going on Steam, on Xbox, on the Nintendo Switch. I didn't want to get anything, bro. Uh, Signalis. That's the one with the tech girl, right? It's like Samus. It's like Metroid, but you're what is it called, bro? I played it a little bit because it came to Game Pass out of nowhere. It like dropped in Game Pass in like November, I think. I think that's the same game. Hopefully, because like one of those games where you're like platforming the whole time and you shoot people. I mean, that sounds vague as hell, but like that's exactly what the game is like. I don't really know how to describe it other than that, because it's a horror game. Supposedly, it is a hold on, bro. Let me look this up, because I swear I think I'm talking about the right game, but I could not be. I could not be. That's the thing. Like I could be butchering this shit a lot. Cause this is the one is a platforming game. It's like top down or it's like 2D. I'm blanking the fuck. How am I butchering this game so bad? Cause I remember the girl. She's like a goth bitch. I remember. Bro, I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking. But yeah, it was supposed to have been a horror game. It was a part of uh what was the company? Because they got a deal with Xbox to bring like so many games to Game Pass. I remember this. I'm just blanking out, but you played it and loved it. I mean, I'm gonna have to go back and play that game. I could probably just cloud game that bitch right now, bro. High key, I can definitely do that because I mean, the power of Xbox Game Pass is crazy. But this 2023 year, it started, and I mean, I know a lot of people got a lot of expectations for gaming right now, but like, I don't expect too much to be different until the Activision shit is done because nobody like everything's in a stalemate right now. Like Sony's not pushing anything because they want to look weak enough for the Activision deal to hurt them, which is not. There's no fucking way Sony can look that weak. Microsoft is trying to make all this Bethesda shit that they're doing exclusive to Xbox and PC look minimal at best. Like, hey, we ain't even got a hit on nothing Bethesda yet. Sony has all the hit on Bethesda shit. So we know we're probably going to be getting Ghostwire Tokyo before we get anything new from Bethesda, just so the Sony shit that Bethesda had would be Xbox shit now. That is my guess on what they're doing. I don't know how long this Activision FTC stuff is gonna go. Hopefully they can end that shit before fucking Diablo comes out, because that shit gonna be annoying. You be going through all this shit and then Diablo comes out. And there's so many rumors about Diablo 4 being a bad game that it kind of hurts me, because I'm about to pre-order that bitch. Like, high key, I haven't bought anything in a while. I've been literally surviving on Game Pass alone. Everything just came out that has been worth a price tag. But no, I bought some. I bought some games like October. Yeah, they're making themselves look weaker in the public eye to make the deal go through. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's why legit there's like people have been making videos, there's articles, there's like 44 things like slated to come to Game Pass this year. That's a lot of fucking content to be streaming right to Game Pass. 44 different games. It's gonna be like 2 or 3 a month dropping in Game Pass. And there's some big titles in there. All the Persona games are still coming. They're coming this month, which I'm hype about. I already own Persona 4 on PC. I played it, but now I get to play that shit on Xbox. So I mean, I'm about to get those achievements. That's fine and all. But Stalker, they came. They had their 4K trailer. It looked fucking amazing. No release date. And I've been looking like everything Xbox slated. They haven't put a release date on a single thing. I'm starting to feel like that shit's on purpose. I'm starting to feel that Microsoft is doing this shit on purpose, because there's no way Stalker got delayed for a year, another year. I understand why it got delayed. We all know why it got delayed. But it was already finished and slated. And then they delayed it because of the conflict, which I understand. But now it doesn't have a release date in one of the biggest years in Microsoft's gaming history. And it's like, why not? It's not because the game's not finished. We all know it's not because of the game not finished. Because they gave them more time to finish the game before the conflict happened, and then the conflict happened and they couldn't release the game. We understand that. But why not put the release date on it now? It's because of FTC shit. It has to be. Microsoft is literally like sheltering all these release dates so they don't know when the big money is coming in. Nobody can point fingers at Microsoft like, hey, you're about to drop this big game, this big game, this big game. And they all about to come to Game Pass. They all about to, boom, everything about to go up for Microsoft. So they don't need Activision. All their games are in the air. So we know there's 44 games coming to Game Pass 2023's year. But we don't know when none of them bitches are coming out. Come on now, bro. That's too suspicious. It's too suspicious to be normal. Like, they gotta at least drop a couple fucking release dates for these games. And there's like third-party games that's coming to Game Pass that don't got release dates either. We know they're coming to Game Pass day one. They already confirmed that. But they don't have a release date. Then there's games that came out that should have came to Game Pass day one, but they didn't. And that's like Warhammer Darktide. Why the fuck is Darktide out right now on Steam? You can buy it and play it as an early access, but the Game Pass day one release never happened yet. That has to be on purpose. There's no way they just worked around the Game Pass day one contract by releasing this bitch in early access and selling it to people before it comes to Game Pass day one officially. There has to be some dealings going on. There's so many like minor issues that's going on in gaming that add up to a whole big ass deal. The only people that hasn't took their foot off the gas is fucking Nintendo. The only people that's still doing their damn thing all the time is the Nintendo platform. They about to release fucking the next Fire Emblem game. Next thing after that, they're releasing Zelda. They already have their slate going, bro. They got big games coming this year. They already got them bitches confirmed. What the fuck is Sony doing after God of War? We don't know. We don't know. It could be Spider-Man 2. Maybe. Like, that's the only game confirmed after God of War is Spider-Man 2. Sony has nothing on the table either. Microsoft got so much shit on the table this year, but nothing confirmed. And it's like, why are y'all holding back information? Everybody's holding back information in gaming, and that shit is getting kind of sad. Because this FTC shit is just ruining all of gaming for all fans all around the world. All the fans everywhere, all the deals that could be getting made behind the scenes, all the games that should be having trailers, that should be dropping news, everything is cold silent because the FTC is watching gaming so hard. And it's ruining everything, bro. Because how do you be excited about your favorite platform if they don't talk about anything? Spider-Man 2 is definitely going to be cross-gen. They said they're gonna support the PlayStation 4 until like 2025. They're still selling PlayStation 4s because they have the biggest audience on PlayStation 4. From failure of popular belief, the PlayStation 4 still has way more users than the PlayStation 5. Not that many people have switched to PlayStation 5 yet. Sony can't make enough PlayStation 5 for PlayStation 4 users to even switch. So everybody's still on PlayStation 4 for the most part. The people that own PlayStation 5 are a quarter of what Sony's fan base really is. It's not going to be on the next generation. They don't need to be. That's the thing. They don't need to be. Sony can promote that, oh, PlayStation 5 is going to have DualSense feature this, and it's going to have instant loading that. But then they're going to put that shit on PlayStation 4. It's going to run like Spider-Man, the first game did. It's going to be fine. It's going to be brilliant. It's going to look amazing. Why? Because they got amazing developers working on that shit. It doesn't matter what hardware they put that shit on. They just going to up-res that shit for the PlayStation 5 version and charge $70 for it. Sony fans are not going to fucking care. Sony's still going to push it like it's a next-gen game, even though it's cross-gen. They did the same thing with God of War. They did the same thing with Horizon Forbidden West. They push it like it's a next-gen game, but it's a PlayStation 4 game, bro. Everybody forgets that when these games come out, and they only talk about the PlayStation 5 version this, the PlayStation 5 version that. It's a PlayStation 4 game. Literally a PlayStation 4 game. When was the last Xbox One game released by Xbox? Halo Infinite, right? That was the last thing Xbox One released by Xbox. Now everything is going to be Xbox Series X and S. And Xbox does not fucking care, bro. Why? Because they got Game Pass. They got the cloud. You can play them bitches on your old console via the cloud. Try it out. It actually fucking works. And it runs really fucking well. Depending on your internet source. But they not working on that hardware no more. Why? Because that hardware held them back heavy. Held them back real fucking heavy. And there's rumors going around that they're gonna re-fucking engine Halo Infinite to be next gen only. And I'm like, I mean, y'all should have not put that shit on Xbox One, but they had to. It was a like one of those things that Halo Infinite is supposed to have been out a long time ago. So many delays and all that shit pushed Halo Infinite to this generation. And it shouldn't have been. It should have been just a last gen game that got a next gen upgrade. But it should have released like Gears 5 did for Xbox One. Which Gears 5 was fucking amazing on Xbox Series X, bro. I finally finished that fucking game by myself because my brother and him literally stopped playing it. Nigga, we played through this whole game. It was a squad of 3 of us. Nigga, we played through this whole fucking game and then these niggas stopped playing it. And we didn't play it for like 2 years. So I had to go back and finish that shit alone. And that shit was a fucking masterpiece. I did not know the story went that fucking hard, that fast by the end of the fucking game. I was like, where the fuck is the next Gears at, bro? And I know that, what is that name? That the Coalition is supposed to be working on something else and not the Gears franchise. And I'm like, fuck that, bro. Get on to Gears 6, nigga. I need to see the rest of this story. And that's a game where the Gears storyline has always been like low-key some of the best shit written in gaming. But since everybody enjoyed the gunplay and the gameplay so much more, that is the emphasis of the game the whole time. People love the Gears like combat system. It's amazing. I'm not gonna say it's not good. That shit's great. But now the story is at the forefront of that shit. The gunplay is still fun. It's still good. Some of the maps are amazing. But come on now, bro. The new story with Cat in it is like some of the best shit I've ever played through. And I'm like, nobody's really talking about the story of Gears, bro. Nobody's talking about the story of Gears. And it's kind of crazy that that's the point we're at right now. I don't really like narrative-driven games, though. So I'm in a tight spot when it comes to shit like that. Because when I play third-person action games, like just basic ones, that shit bores the fuck out of me so fast. I tried to play the Blades and Fairies demo, and that shit was literal cutscene after cutscene after cutscene. I'm like, when do I get to play this fucking game, bro? If you ain't watched that video, you should definitely go fucking watch it. I think I played it like last week or something like that. But literally, I was upset. The game looked good. It looked fun. The combat was alright because, I mean, it's probably made by a real small team. But, like, you didn't get to play the fucking game the whole demo. You literally sat there and watched them fight people in cutscenes. You watched them talking cutscenes, walking cutscenes. And I'm like, when the fuck do I play this game? And then when you play the game, you can't do none of the shit that was in the cutscene. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's why I play RPGs. I'm just waiting on Bethesda to drop fucking Starfield, for BioWare to drop fucking Dragon Age, and I'd be good for like 5 years, bro. I'd be playing those games for fucking forever. I'm not gonna be playing nothing else. So I'm one of those people that literally play the same game for who knows how long. Who knows how long. And that's kind of how I've been trekking through gaming, actually. That's why I was on the Xbox One generation and didn't fucking care that PlayStation 4 was the best shit on the market. Because none of those games interested me, I was still playing Mass Effect 1 and Dragon Age Origins. Backwards compatible. So like I wasn't one of those people that was missing out on the next big thing in gaming. Like a lot of people feel like they are because they don't have the newest this or the newest that. And it's kind of sad that people feel that way because they can't just enjoy something that they enjoy. They have to be like, oh, I got to play that next new game because everybody's playing it and I need to be in on the thing. No, no. I'd rather just watch my favorite content creator play that game because he enjoy it and just leave it at that because I don't need that shit. But what are we anticipating for 2023? I think Stalker should be coming out this fucking month, bro. I think Stalker should be definitely coming out in January, kicking off the year because you're supposed to kicked off the year before. You're supposed to end it the year. You're supposed to literally came out in December. That shit got cut. It should be kicking off the year with Stalker for sure. Then we're probably gonna get Ghostwire Tokyo or something. Who knows? In February. I think Starfield should be up next after Stalker, but we all know they're gonna push Starfield to the summer somewhere. They're gonna drop a fucking news drop at like E3 time or some bullshit and be like, hey, you can play Starfield right now today. Like some bullshit like that. Some trash. Starfield should definitely be coming out with no marketing at all. Just put that fucking game out because y'all delayed it for what? Y'all delayed it for what? The cloud gaming features to be ready? I mean, that's kind of a big deal for Microsoft, like as a company, for the cloud version of that game to be ready for launch. But there's plenty of games that don't launch with cloud gaming. So you can literally just pass that off. Xbox One niggas gotta wait for Starfield. And everybody would have been fine because it's a next gen only game. I don't understand why they pushed it like that. They shouldn't have. They shouldn't have did that. But I mean there's hella articles and stuff that's like being written about, I don't know. There is all like speculation and shit like that though. About what Bethesda needs to do for their games, which is crazy that I see game journalists push narratives on game developers like you're in the gaming studio with them, like you're making these fucking games. Like they have to do this or their fans gonna be mad. Nobody cares, bro. People want to play Starfield because they know what Bethesda is capable of. We all know what Bethesda is capable of. They just need to produce the fucking game, and we'll play that shit. Hopefully, if it's damn good, we'll even buy that bitch. But I mean, it's in Game Pass. You don't really need to buy that shit no more. I'm actually looking forward to the next Fire Emblem game too. The next Fire Emblem game is definitely looking like it's gonna be a hit. I forgot Hollow Knight was coming. I really forgot Hollow Knight was coming to Xbox Game Pass. That's gonna be a big ass fucking deal. When the hell does Hollow Knight even come out? I thought that shit was supposed to came out already. Atomic Heart comes out in February. Damn, okay. So legit, Hollow Knight is coming out eventually, which I played the first Hollow Knight. I was getting my ass beat like halfway through the game, so I kind of dropped that hoe. But you said there's a rumor that Shin Mikami is making a Pentiment like game. What do you think of this? See, first I don't recognize the name. Hold on. Are you saying making a Pentiment type game? See, Pentiment was a low key great fucking game, and I hate how the gaming industry now is so bent up on graphical fidelity that they forget that games are made to be played and experienced, not just fucking looked at. And Pentiment is one of those games where you literally gotta play the fucking game to get anything out of the game. If you watch somebody play Pentiment, you won't get the same experience as actually playing Pentiment because there's so many minor things that you do in that game that changes the way people perceive you in that game. And you have to play it and like role play aspect you as this fucking Renaissance artist guy and like interact with all these people in this fucking village. But I don't know. Like, would it be a horror game though? Like, if he make a Pentiment like game, would it be a horror game? Pentiment like game? Because that's the guy that make Resident Evil. See, I'm not a big horror game fan, except like watching it. I enjoy watching other people get fucking scared. That shit's brilliant. But like me playing horror games is not in the cards, bro. I tried to play Dead Space. I booked that bitch after like the first like 10 minutes. I dropped the whole fucking game. I'm not going back. Dead Space was crazy. And that remake is fucking coming, bro. Dead Space remake is coming out this month. I fucking forgot about that too. I'm definitely gonna find somebody to play that bitch so I can experience the game because I'm not about to play that bitch. And it's gonna show why Callisto Protocol shouldn't have been $70. It's gonna definitely show why Callisto Protocol should not have been fucking $70, bro. Because all the Dead Space fans were definitely let down by Callisto. I know they was. But him making a Pentiment type game, I just want to know, will it be a horror game? I mean, it's not like I don't play horror games. See, the thing is, I play them, and then I'd be like, I'm not playing it anymore. That's kind of what happens when I play horror games. Because I play horror game, like I was playing Scorn. I need to go back to play more Scorn. But if you watch the Scorn videos that I've made, I'm talking the whole time. And I'm not just talking to like yeah for like the video or like anything. I am literally like just thinking out loud for the most part. And I'm like vocally thinking out loud. But like that is how I be when I'm in horror games. Like when I play horror games, I have my headset on and like I'm listening and I'm looking and like I'm a visual, I'm a real like what do you call it? Like detail oriented person. So I catch minor details. I'm a real perceptive person. I don't know why. I can't help it. I see some of the like shit that I don't want to see, but I will see it. I'm like, fuck, I just saw that and now I can't unsee it. And when I play horror games, when you're walking around and like the sound design of horror games is always some of the best shit ever crafted. And I listen to it and I'm hearing it and I hear the most minor of details, like the scratching of wood or like the crackling of a bush. And I'm like, there's fucking something over there. Legit, I was playing Elden Ring yesterday. My girlfriend's watching me play Elden Ring. And literally, I'm running through the swamp. And all you hear is something like splashing in the swamp. And I'm looking for whatever the fuck this big ass thing is splashing in the swamp. And it turned out to be some geysers, bro, on the other side of a tree. But it sounds like somebody is really like stomping at you full speed. That's the shit that like psych me the fuck out in horror games. It's not that I don't want to play them because some horror games look so good and I want to play that shit. But then I listen to the game and I look at the game and something tells me don't go over there. But that's kind of how you have to play the game. You have to go put yourself in that predicament. In my brain, that's a dumbass move. I'm not going and then I can't play the game no more. That's why I don't upload a lot of horror games on my channel. I swear. I tried. I had horror game training. I made those videos. I don't know if I got a playlist for it. Where I literally tried to play horror games. I tried to play a horror game every day. for just a little bit of it, just to try to get myself ready to play the medium when it came out. And I got to the medium, and that shit was fucking weird, bro. The medium is one of those games I need to go back and play it because the medium was so good, it was so different. But the aspect of horror games that they get right, especially for me, a lot of people play horror games and they already know the tropes. But for me, that don't play enough of them, when they don't have like you play games like I play like games like monsters jump out and you kill them, shit like that, like some Callisto Protocol shit. Like when it becomes an action game, it's not horror no more. Like you can't really scare it. You get like jump scares and shit, but like you kind of anticipate that. Like I play Fear. As long as you can shoot all the fucking enemies, it's not a horror game to me. I played the fuck out of Fear. That shit was amazing. But when horror games get right, it's when the sense of danger is always there, but there's no fucking danger. So you're always just thinking about danger. That is what fucking gets me in horror games, especially the ones where you don't do a lot of combat. And I don't know, bro. I leave horror games so fast from that aspect alone. I played Visage a little bit, and Visage is one of those psychological horror games, so I don't think there's any combat in it, but they make you think it is. And they're really good at making you think it is. I'm talking about like you'll be doing random shit looking for clues. The phone will ring. You will look at you. It's a fucking demon over there. Then it just disappear. And then you like, where the fuck do I go now? Do I go answer the phone? Do I leave? You don't know. And the demon's not gonna kill you, but it might, because there's some times where the demon might kill you, bro, if you do the wrong thing. But you never know. And that's why I don't play horror games. I'd rather play an RPG, bro. Give me a RPG. I'm good. Keep the horror games to yourself. But I enjoy the horror game genre a lot. I enjoyed like watching Resident Evil when it evolved back into a horror game. Because I played Resident Evil when it was an action game. So Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, I played those games because they were action games. They were fun. The combat was, it could have been better, but after you learn it, and I start just shooting people in the leg and uppercutting their ass as fucking Chris Redfield, that shit was just fun. It's just outright fun, bro. You play the game, you blow people up, you get a good shotgun, you empty the fucking clip on people, and you win. Then it turned to Resident Evil 7. That shit, just on the way up to the house, was some of the dirtiest shit I ever seen in a game at that time. And I couldn't fucking deal with it, bro. It was just the ambiance of just the nastiest shit, bro. And I'm like, I'm not putting myself in this. I'm not putting that nigga Ethan through this shit either. I don't know what he thought, but he was a brave soul, and I'm not that brave. So I took his ass right back to the car, and I cut the game off. Literally cut the fucking game off. Like, yeah, I'm not playing that shit. And that's how I ended up in this, like, predicament of horror gaming. I won't knock the genre though. That shit's amazing. I'm the same with like RTS games. Not that I'm scared of them or anything. Soma is a really good horror game. That's the one with when you get taken out your actual body, you get put in a robot body, right? It was made by Bloomberg. Was it made by Bloomberg? I think it was made by Bloomberg. But Soma was one of those games where like the it wasn't Bloomberg. Crazy. But it was like Layers of Fear, where those games are literally like, I don't know how to describe them because like all horror games aren't built the same, but they kind of have the same effect on my brain. They were created by the people that made Amnesia. See, I've only played the Amnesia they just added to Game Pass. I played a little bit of it. But like, see, if only I was better at playing horror games. If I was better at taking myself out of the effect that horror games get me. I think that's what it is. Because horror games have, because like I play like Little Nightmares and shit, and like those horror games are kind of different because you literally just play as like a little thing and you just lose until you win. So those horror games are not built the same as like first person horror games, where like you're in this fucking moment. Cause like Outlast was one of those games where like I played it until that shit got a little bit too close for comfort. And then I'm like, yeah, bro, this is not the game I should be playing, bro. You're a defenseless man running from like some of the biggest fucking niggas in the world in this creepy ass asylum. No, nigga, get out, go home. That's what I think when I play those games, and that's why I don't play them. That's the sole reason why I don't play them. High key, I've been wondering where the hell is Street Fighter? Where the fuck is Street Fighter at? Cause I've been seeing like content creators playing the fucking game, but like it comes out in June. How the fuck do I get into this beta, bro? Cause I've been seeing so many content creators playing Street Fighter, and I ain't got to play Street Fighter since Sony got the rights to it way back when. So Street Fighter has been off of Xbox for a long time, and I didn't want to get that shit on PC because PC niggas are too good. But now that shit coming back to Xbox, and I want to play the fucking beta. There's literally people live playing that shit right now, bro. Where do I get in? I really won't in on this shit. Because some of the new characters they've been showing is so just clean as hell, bro. Some of the best shit ever. I'm like looking for these like betas and shit. Oh shit is all over. God damn it. I missed it. I fucking missed it. Cause I didn't know when the how the hell they were playing. I thought the game came out. And I just fucking missed it. But like no. It's just one of those things. The one drawn game. Yeah, the beta's over. That's fucking sad. There's so many fucking non-release dates. When the fuck is GoldenEye 007 coming out for Xbox, bro? I forgot that was a thing. They fucking teased that. They teased that, and then that news just dropped the fuck off the market. Everything Xbox related, like literal Xbox ties, they do not have release dates. Why the fuck is there a Texas Chainsaw Massacre game coming to Game Pass? When did that become a thing? Is it like one of those like Jason Voorhees games? Like Friday the 13th? Yeah, it is a chainsaw. It's Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. When the fuck did that get conceived? Hey, what's up, Cool Breeze, bro? We in Gaming News Weekly, just talking about 2023 in general, and just checking what the hell is coming. There is a Quiet Place game coming from what studio is that? There's an A Quiet Place game coming out, which I forget who's making it, but that might be good. But none of these games have release dates. Not a single one. Which is just get out of my face, bro. An IGN's website. But yeah, there's so many games confirmed to be coming, but they all just coming soon. Get this coming soon shit out of the way and put a date right there. We need dates. We need dates for everything. Everybody's most anticipated game doesn't have a fucking release date. And that's now how gaming should be. That's not how gaming used to be, bro. Well, yeah, Nintendo. See, I was saying that earlier, Cool Breeze. Nintendo are the only ones that have release dates for their games. Like, yeah, everybody's watching Xbox and stuff. Exo is that the is that the one game with the robots and they like the combat robots? Because I don't think it came out either. Like the what do you call it? The ray tracing one where it looked like a fucking tech demo. That shit was so shiny. But yeah, that shit never came out. And I think it's like 2 years late now. So like that game was supposed to come out at the launch of Xbox Series X and it just went away. It went away. Twisted Red hasn't said a single thing behind it ever since it just went away. Nobody knows why. But there's so many games that are like gone that we heard about that we were excited for and then they just disappeared with no trace. And it's like, what is going on in gaming, bro? Nobody is holding their word for release dates no more. That's why them not announcing release dates, people will take that. They rather speculate that this game is coming, than having a game confirmed to be coming, and then it fucking misses. But see, Nintendo don't miss. That's why we like Nintendo. Cause we know that Fire Emblem is coming. And it's gonna be fire. No pun intended. That shit look like it's gonna be good. Fire Emblem Engage, I don't understand the ring thing with everybody's spirits in it. Like I'm gonna have to like learn the lore behind why the rings got everybody's spirit in it. But like, did they have Corn in them as a spirit? Hold on. I need to go look at Fire Emblem Engage real quick. Oh, I need to look up fucking Ike. What happened to his hair, bro? They cooked my boy. Yeah, I don't think Corn is one of the summons. Corn was cool though. He was the dragon guy. Why the fuck is he not in it? Or he probably is. They probably just keep it a secret. Who knows, dude? Fire Emblem always got some crazy shit in it. I don't think they have the other dude either. From Awakening. What the hell was his name? You said Breath of the Wild 2 gonna crack the earth when it dropped? It definitely is. And it's kind of wild because Breath of the Wild 2 is coming this year. That's gonna be versus Starfield and fucking Miyazaki's next game, which is fucking uh damn, I forget the name. Armored Core. Armored Core, nigga. Miyazaki's next game of the fucking year candidate versus Starfield versus fucking Breath of the Wild 2. Monument is year for gaming. And we still don't know what the fuck Sony's doing in 2023, bro. We have no confirmed shit from Sony in 2023. It's maybe Spider-Man. That's exactly what we got. Maybe Spider-Man, bro. And we know that Insomniac don't miss. We know Insomniac don't miss. So Spider-Man is gonna be good. We know that. But what else? Square Enix is definitely fumbling the bag. They released a demo for what the fuck is it called? I wanted to talk about that, bro, but I never even got to it. The demo for Forspoken came out and people played it. And there was Twitter was full of just PlayStation fans that were like, thanks Square Enix for releasing this demo, so I'm confirmed not buying this fucking game. There was so many people saying that the game's bad, bro. Like, this shit not fun. I didn't get to play the demo myself because I don't own a PlayStation. I don't think the demo came to PC yet. But Square Enix definitely took a fucking L with that demo, and that's kind of crazy. There's some people that say like, "Oh, it's kind of fun, it's cool." They like the movement of the game, and I'm like, you can like movement in the game, and that should still not be good, bro. There's plenty of games where I like the movement, but the game's trash. I don't care, bro. If the game's bad, the game's bad. There's nothing saving it at that point. And Square Enix, I think they know now. They released this demo, people downloaded and played it. It's releasing on the 24th of January. Forspoken is? Oh, damn, bro. Oh, damn, Forspoken. I mean, we already knew that game was going to be a flop when they had to delay that bitch twice. And then they charged $70 on PC. We already knew that game was going to be fucking flop, bro. I made 2 videos on Forspoken about how empty the world was. They literally had a segment where they walk through a town and they go out into the world and there's no sound. And it's not like it was like muted. No. It's just nobody was making noise. There's a whole town full of sick dead people. There's bricks and shit falling and there's no fucking ambiance, bro. It was crazy. You said, yo, whatever Kojima is up to, it's crazy. They said I did this new project. It's so well. Dale said, nah, yo, you tripping. Which new project though? Because he like one of his games already leaked Hellas, and that's the one he's working with Xbox for. I forget what it's called. Like the little horror game. And then he's making the next walking simulator for PlayStation. I forget what the fuck Kojima's Xbox game is called. They already have a title and everything. What the fuck is that game called? It's kind of wild because they already had a name for it. And I forget what it is. Because I literally watched a gameplay video of it. Yeah, it's Overdose. Yeah. But what other game? Because if it's not Overdose that they're talking about, that Cool Breeze is talking about, then what is it? Because we've already seen Overdose. Like, somebody literally put the gameplay all on YouTube, bro. It was kind of wild. So if it's not Overdose, what is it? Unless they scrap Overdose because it leaked. And he's making something different now. But yeah, they saying he making some unusual shit. Death Stranded. Death Stranded 2 is PlayStation exclusive until it becomes an Xbox game again. Bro, they should put Death Stranded on the Xbox console, bro. I understand it's on Game Pass on PC. It's cool and all. Like, you still get Xbox achievements, that's fine. But you might as well put that shit on the console, bro. I don't understand why he hasn't pulled that trigger yet. I mean, it wasn't him, actually. It was Focus Home, I think. Because PlayStation didn't want that shit on Xbox, but is it Focus Home? God damn it. I think I get the fucking companies wrong again. God damn it. I just launched Death Stranding 2. Hold on. I mean Death Stranding. I'm fucking up. Get out of here. Fucking Death Stranding, bro. I don't want to launch you right now. Fucking Kojima. It won't let me turn it off. Thank you. Holy shit. They wouldn't let me turn that shit off. You said it seemed to be ambitious. I mean, Kojima makes some weird ass shit. I'm not gonna say he doesn't. Like outside of Metal Gear, all his like thoughts for games has been outrageously leaning towards like an animated movie more than an actual game. Yeah, which makes sense because they made a cloud deal with Kojima because they want to know how game developers can use the cloud to create shit. Because nobody really knows how to use the cloud except put their games in the cloud to use the cloud hardware to stream the game. But Microsoft want people to build games using the cloud and like powered by the cloud because that's going to make Cloud Azure that more popular in the gaming space and they're going to make so much money off Cloud Azure. It's not about Xbox no more. It's not about the console. It's not about Game Pass. Because Cloud Azure makes a lot of fucking money for Microsoft. They know Cloud Azure is the best cloud like platform in the world right now. So if they can get the mind of fucking Hideo to learn how to build a game using the power of Cloud Azure and just distribute that shit all over gaming and it works and is good and it adapts, other developers are gonna want to try that shit too. And that's gonna make people buy into Cloud Azure. And Cloud Azure is gonna take over gaming way before Game Pass does. It's gonna be a fucking engine at that point. People are gonna build their whole fucking gaming ecosystem on Cloud Azure because it's gonna be that fucking good. But that's only if Hideo can make something compelling enough and it works and it sells the cloud in a way that nobody thought the cloud could be sold. And I think that's what they need. And they need more hands on it too. That's why they want to buy Activision so bad. Because people think they want to buy Activision for Call of Duty, for Crash, for Spyro, for fucking Guitar Hero. Nobody give a Microsoft don't care about those IP, bro. If they have to sign a deal to say every Activision game is multi-platform forever, they're gonna sign that shit. But Activision has how many studios? Tens of thousands of developers, and they all work on Call of Duty. I don't even think it's about. I mean, the mobile market is going to be good for Microsoft because they make so much money in mobile gaming that you can just churn out games over and over again for mobile, and it's going to make you money. But that's not the big thing either. It's BattleNet for one. How many users are on BattleNet? They have one of the biggest communication networks in the world. BattleNet connects PlayStation niggas, Xbox niggas, PC niggas. Everybody's talking to each other on BattleNet when they play Call of Duty, when they play Overwatch, when they play anything else that's cross-platform across, Activision games. They have the biggest connectivity to players in the world with BattleNet, and it has so many employees, bro. Employees that don't want to work on Call of Duty. Employees that just want to do something else, bro. They want to take their talents to the next level on a different project. Microsoft is going to give them that freedom. They gonna make Call of Duty like a semi-annual thing, not a semi-annual thing, like more like a damn, I forget what it's called. But they're gonna change the cycle to like 3 years instead of 1 year. So it's not gonna be an annual game anymore, but every year Call of Duty is gonna come out. That's why Modern Warfare 2 is gonna be a 2 year game. Because they're trying to get this fucking deal done. They don't want to make more Call of Duty games. Because Microsoft is trying to take over and try to change some shit once they get it. But once Microsoft gets Activision, which I don't think they're not going to get them. I think they're going to get Activision with a whole lot of stipulations involved, which is fine. But once they get Activision, all those employees, they're going to put them to work on some other shit. Fuck Call of Duty. Everybody want Call of Duty to be this. Call of Duty's fine, bro. They can get their 3 fucking studios. Raven can stop fucking being a support studio. Toys for Bob can stop fucking being a support studio. Sledgehammer can stop fucking being a support studio. They can stop supporting fucking Call of Duty all over the world. You said Marlon Gaming Nation clown Microsoft is one of his rants recently. He missed the point. Said Microsoft is getting mobile studios, ain't it? I mean, Microsoft does want King. How much money does King bring in monthly, semi-annually, yearly? Stockholders are gonna love that shit. If they get King, they're gonna make so much fucking money. Just King don't have to do shit. They won't change King's nothing. Everybody that runs King is gonna keep their job and they're gonna keep making money under Microsoft's name. That's all they fucking care about. King is gonna stay the same. Activision is gonna get a whole lot of shakeup because Activision has been fucking up everything. Blizzard's been fucking up because Activision keep making them stop doing what they do best, which take over the fucking PC platform again. Let Blizzard do their PC thing and they're gonna have a good time. Take all the shit Activision put on them, take all that shit back. Let Blizzard go back to making StarCraft and fucking WoW and all that shit. Impress your fans, bro. Go off. Game Pass on PC is going to be booming because of Blizzard. They don't need to really put that shit on console. We can see that right now with the Riot deal on PC right now, bro. Why did I just get a... Oh, that's some Microsoft reward stuff. That's fine. But like, they can go let Blizzard do their thing on PC. They got to deal with Riot. They can do the same thing with Blizzard. Make PC games, put them bitches on PC Game Pass. They don't have shit to do with the console. Not for the most part. I mean, Diablo and shit is already like console portable. They already been doing it for a while. So, I mean, that can come. But like StarCraft and shit like that, take over the PC platform once again, Blizzard. Blizzard used to have this bitch in a chokehold, bro. Activision is the one fucked that shit up. If Microsoft can revert everything Activision did to their developers to make them the way they are now, everybody will love Microsoft for it. Would it come at a cost of games being exclusive to Xbox? Maybe. And you see what happens with Bethesda. But we haven't seen Bethesda release something now under Microsoft besides like the games that they already made. So we have to see when those games come out, when Starfield comes out, when Redfall comes out, we will see what Microsoft influence has over Bethesda. We'll see the practices that they take when they release these games. Because if they have the greedy practices of a corporation, we know Microsoft is not the right place. Microsoft is ruining gaming. But we don't know that yet. There's all speculation in this like gaming sphere that we all live in. And it's like, you can't just speculate some shit because everything Microsoft has released, nothing has been egregious to the player. Even Halo Infinite, which was free to play, the store wasn't even in the fucking game. You have to leave the game to go to the store. People still complain about the store prices, but you have to literally stop playing Halo to go visit the store. It's not like Call of Duty, where literally the store is on the viewer page. It's on the front page. It's on the page where you go to find a fucking game mode to play. You're in the store all the time. For Halo Infinite, bitch, you gotta leave all of multiplayer, go to the store to be complaining about the store because you can't see the store if you just play Halo to play Halo. You wouldn't see it. Microsoft has implemented that on purpose. I didn't even know that Gears 5 had a store when I played Gears 5 multiplayer. I didn't even know it had a microtransaction store. I know they give you little like currency shards and shit sometimes when you log into the game. I ignored that shit because I didn't even know what the fuck it was used for. I didn't customize the damn thing. They give you a lot of free skins and shit because you bought the game like so long ago and stuff like that. So I run around as like one of the Halo Reach characters or some shit. And I just enjoy myself in the game. Those stores haven't been pushed on nobody. So with Microsoft's past track record, I mean, games could have released a whole lot better. People could say like, oh, Halo is missing this and that. That's fine. Those things were minimal at best. I mean, Forge is out now, and you think people still hyping up Forge because now it's in the game? No. Now nobody don't give a fuck about Forge. But they were crying that, oh, Forge is missing, Forge is missing. Now that Forge is in there, nobody cares. Because it wasn't a big deal in the first place. People just wanted it because they didn't have it. Now that they got it, they're like, yeah, bro, on second thought, I'm going to just go back to normal multiplayer. Not even fucking play Forge. We see what Obsidian has done. They released two banger ass games, which is Grounded and Pentiment. They haven't even released a AAA game yet. Hey, what's good, Bavari, bro? Happy New Year's. I forget that New Year's was yesterday until it was like 11:30. And everybody was saying like, hey, it's almost New Year's. And I'm like, oh shit. And that's kind of how I got to New Year's. But today is Sunday. So it's Gaming News Weekly Day. And it's 2023. But yeah, we just talking about gaming in general right now. There's not much real news to be going over, but there's plenty of shit to talk about in gaming. There is plenty of shit to talk about in gaming. I just want all these Microsoft bad narratives to be put to bed. Finally, anyway. Because that shit mad annoying to go over that shit every fucking week. Microsoft bad, Sony good. But it came out. It came out that Sony literally keep games off Xbox on purpose. They're like, yeah, you're banned from releasing that game on Xbox. I didn't know Bloodborne was one of those games. Bloodborne was supposed to be timed. And then Sony was like, yeah, that game can't go on Xbox. I didn't fucking know that, bro. I thought that was just another FromSoft game that Sony made to be exclusive. I didn't know they just paid them to not put that shit on another platform. That's fucking crazy. Because I understand Demon's Souls is one of those old ass PlayStation games. PlayStation bought Demon's Souls. That's why Demon's Souls never got a second game. PlayStation owns that IP for Demon's Souls. That's why they can remake that bitch with what the fuck is it called? See, what I don't like is that Starfield is being pushed to holiday 2023. Starfield need to fucking come out in January. Starfield neither comes out in January. Why the hell is it holiday 2023? Starfield doesn't deserve a holiday 2023. They need to release that bitch because that shit needs to come out. They the ones that made the day 11/11/22. And they fucking missed it. Why is Redfall coming first? Because Redfall's the smaller game. It's the easier game. It's the passable one. But yeah, Redfall shouldn't be the one coming first, bro. Arcane should not be the ones with all the pressure on their back. It should be motherfucking Todd Howard and Bethesda Game Studios. Arcane should not be carrying the Bethesda name. They shouldn't be carrying the Bethesda game because Arcane already released the game. They already released the game in Deathloop. Yeah, they got two studios. They got two teams. But Arcane already released the game in Deathloop on 2 platforms. 3 platforms because it was on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox now. Tango has already released the game on PlayStation and PC and is going to be coming to Xbox now. Why is Arcane up again? Up again? Why is Arcane the next one up? No. Nigga, Bethesda Game Studios need to get their ass out the motherfucking back, stand 10, and release fucking Starfield, bro. They shouldn't get the cushy fucking date of a whole nother year from now, bro. They shouldn't be able to come out in November a year later. No. You don't need to delay the game for a year. You said you're already good. You're already ready. You're already done. Why are you delaying it another fucking year, bro? Because of Activision Blizzard? Come on now, bro. Get out of here. Get out of here. Release Starfield. Redfall can wait. Why? Because we learned about Redfall literally a year ago. We learned about Redfall a year ago. Yeah, Arcane can push these bitches out. Just like they did with Dishonored and Dishonored 2. We know they can work. And they can work real well. Just like Miyazaki just made fucking Elden Ring. He's already released Armored Core. There's developers that can do it. Bethesda need to be one of those. See, Starfield got so much pressure because they keep pushing it back. That's the thing. It's only going to get more pressure the further back it goes. Because of Bethesda is going to get made fun of. They're going to get made fun of whether it come out today or whether it comes out in a year from now. People are looking for this game to fail. Everybody knows this game is going to be great, but everybody's looking for it to fail. See, Fallout 76 was one of those things that the miscommunication on Bethesda's side is the reason people hated Fallout 76. Because my friends bought that game day one. They fucking enjoyed it. But if Bethesda would have communicated with the player that this is an MMO, people would have understood, bro. People would have understood. But no, they tried to pass this off. That's like, oh, this is a great single player experience you can do with your friends. It's not. It's not. You literally lied to your fans. And your fans retconned your ass for it. Starfield is not the same. Starfield is the next thing that they're going to do in the single player genre of Western RPG. It shouldn't even have the same pressure, bro. It shouldn't even have the same pressure. But it does. Because Todd and them want to take so fucking long, bro. You said you never know. Redfall might be better than Starfield. See, if Redfall comes out and is better than fucking Starfield, Todd gotta retire. Todd has to retire, bro. Like there's no other way around it. Todd has to retire. If Redfall come out better than fucking Starfield, Pete and Todd, they gotta retire. There's no way. There's not a single way in hell that Arcane Studios make two games in the time that Bethesda is making the one with delays, and they come out better than Bethesda's mainline titles, bro. There's no way. There's no way they can live that down. Like even if Redfall comes out, it's an amazing game, and then Starfield comes out and it's an amazing game. If Redfall even has an inch of something better than Starfield in it, Bethesda's Game Studios they're down. They're down. Arcane is the main line now. Arcane is the big hitters for Bethesda. It won't be Bethesda Game Studios. It won't be Todd Howard. It would be whoever the fuck runs Arcane is going to be the top. See, I understand. There hasn't been a lot of Western RPGs since all of this has happened. Since all of it, like, when was the last Western RPG released? By Obsidian, and it was a Fallout clone, and it was great. That's cool. But there hasn't been a Western RPG since that game. And if Obsidian is gonna carry the Western RPG genre, then let them. Bethesda need to sit the fuck down. Because if you can't release Starfield and it be fucking good because you're under pressure, bitch, Todd Howard, bro. You released Skyrim on every fucking platform for 11 years. For 11 straight fucking years, bro. If your game comes out, it doesn't have to beat Skyrim. We know it's not beating Skyrim. Not a single fucking game in history is beating the impact Skyrim has had on the players. You just need to release another good game. It don't need to be bad. It don't need to be bad. I mean, Bethesda Games has only been bigger because Bethesda had more money. Now Obsidian got Microsoft money, bro. You think they're gonna lose to Bethesda in a gaming war? When Bethesda has taken L's in gaming, Obsidian still hasn't fucking missed yet. So with Obsidian, with the power and the backing of Microsoft, they can make the best RPGs that we ever seen. With the talent that they have, all they needed was the funding, and they got that. And we'll see when Avowed comes out, and we see what Obsidian can actually do with proper funding. Is gonna be wild. Starfield scope could be crazy, but they haven't showed us anything, bro. I've watched all of the Starfield news, bro. I've made plenty of videos on like their little documentary series. They're talking about the music, the world building, all that, the combat system, but they still haven't showed us anything that gives us the idea that this game is so fucking big that they're working their fucking hardest. Because they still use procedural generation. They told us that. They still writing hella shit. They're like, yeah, our dialogue is like 3 times more or something like that. Like lines of dialogue that they make, that they write, that all the NPCs are talking and shit. And I'm like, that's cool. The story's gonna be bigger, but we know how Bethesda stories work. because all their stories work kind of the same way past all their games. So yeah, it can be bigger, it can look better, but like that stuff should have been done already because they've been working on Starfield for a long time. They've been working on Starfield since Fallout 4 was done. Since before Fallout 76 was done, they've been working on Starfield. That's been a next big thing for a long time. So if they need more time, that means something's not working. See, I didn't like Fallout 4. So them giving Fallout 4 a next gen patch is okay. I mean, for the Fallout 4 fans, that might be a good thing. The Skyrim patch was a lot better. You say you're glad they're not giving us. I mean, Starfield's not a new project. We've known about Starfield for like 4 years. We've known about Starfield for like 4 years. This is not a new project. This is the project. They've been working on it a long time. This is not new, bro. What's new is Indiana Jones that they're working on. That's new. They haven't talked about that. Why? Because it's new. This is old news. This should be done already, bro. And it's not. They should definitely be giving us more info. I mean, it's a new IP, yes, but them not giving us news when the game is supposed to be releasing. It's supposed to be releasing last year. Remember, they delayed that bitch. So them not giving us news now means that the game is either broken and they gotta re fucking fix it, or they're just too scared to release that bitch because they don't want to fail. They don't have what do you call it? The confidence that their game is ready to be released. Which both of those things don't look good. So if you keep this game a secret when it had a confirmed release date and then you botch it and then you don't talk about it, that only gives bad light to the game. It only gives bad taste to the fans. I mean, if it's holiday 2023, that's too fucking long. That's too long. That's too much time. Why would it need to be delayed a year, bro? Like even if the whole Xbox's lineup is all of them, none of them have release dates, bro. So Microsoft can release any game at any time in 2023. Nothing has a release date. I mean, Diablo 4 comes out in June. We know when Diablo 4 comes out. I'm hyped for Diablo 4. Even though all the bad news, all the bad PR for Diablo 4 saying it's gonna have a egregious battle pass system and all this crazy shit, I'm still excited for Diablo 4 because I need to see that shit for real. What they showed us at the Game Awards was phenomenal, bro. I'm looking at this shit like, I mean, Halsey was singing. I don't give a fuck about Halsey singing, but the fucking game, the story that they're building over there, Diablo 4 is gonna be a fucking hit and is exactly what the fuck we want from Diablo. Blizzard knows that, and they're gonna give that to us. Why the fuck is Bethesda not doing the same thing? Why are they not doing the same thing? Why are they getting the pass? Arcane is delivering. Tango's delivering. Why is Bethesda Game Studios not getting the pass? Why are they getting the pass? Because they got Todd Howard? Because Pete? Because Phil is so good friends with them? Why are they getting a pass, bro? We shouldn't be giving them a pass. We shouldn't be giving them a pass. Because Redfall is coming. We know that. Redfall made a big ass thing too. Bethesda now in the position of 343. See, 343 never got a pass though. Everything 343 under the name 343 has released has gotten ridiculed. Has gotten ridiculed. Put the hell, bro. They not the number one Xbox studio. That is still the coalition, my boy. You are missing that. There's still the coalition. There's no way Bethesda Game Studios is over Coalition. Coalition literally carried them the whole Xbox One generation. Who else was there? Who else was there for the Xbox One? Think about it. I was there the whole time. The only gaming studio that name ever hit was the Coalition, the whole Xbox One generation. That spot has not left because guess what? The Coalition is still doing the best work for Xbox right now. They're still doing the best work for Xbox right now. Bethesda Game Studios haven't achieved that yet. Come on now. I mean, Todd is that nigga. He was that nigga. He has to show that he's that nigga once again. But he still hasn't released Starfield. So how can you say Todd still got it when we haven't seen Todd do anything? He used to be God Howard, and then Fallout 76 came out. So sometimes God is fall from grace, but like if he can rise again, if he can rise again on the third day, if he can rise again, then we'll understand. But he has to rise again. He hasn't yet. Man's is still laying. He's still laying down. Ty Spencer Howard, fucking dumb, bro. But I'm still looking forward to a whole lot of shit. Compulsion, what are they doing? What are they doing? We still haven't heard shit about them. There's so many Xbox Game Studios now that like you can easily forget about 9 or 10 of them because they all exist, but they're all literally doing what? You see, you never played Fallout 76 or you mess with Fallout Crazy. See, Fallout 3, I dropped into Fallout 3 after playing Oblivion, and I enjoyed the fuck out of Fallout 3. Fallout 3 was an amazing game. And it was one of those things where I didn't understand like how crafting a story could be so like personal. Because literally in Fallout 3, you get born, my nigga. You're a baby in the womb. They give birth to you. And like every time you design your character, your dad is designed to be your dad every time, bro. That was some of the craziest shit in gaming that I seen like at that time. And I'm like, that's fucking crazy, bro. And then you have this whole journey of going to find your dad doing some crazy shit in the wasteland, and you're growing up in the game. You're literally growing up in the game all the way up until the end where shit get fucking crazy. That was a well crafted game. Fallout 4, come on now, bro. They lost it. New Vegas did better. And who was New Vegas' creator? Obsidian. Obsidian always does everybody's work better than they do. Fable, oh my gosh, bro. See, the Fable name holds so much dearness in my gamer heart that like I just want that game to be as disrespectful as possible to everything Fable had to offer, bro. I want them to just completely go off the fucking rails with Fable. Cause Fable 2 is some of the best shit ever put into gaming, bro. Bro, you could have like 300 fucking kids in every piece of the world, and then you could just become king and have like 13 more kids living in a castle. And it's like, come on now, bro. I got this, bro. I literally monopolized the whole fucking world in Fable 2, turned everybody rent sky high, bro. There were so many homeless people in my fucking world just so I could be the richest man in the world. And then once I became the richest man in the world, I saved the world, and then I lowered everybody rent to $0. Everybody loved me, bro. The world prospered so fast, and then I retired, the greatest king to ever live. It was crazy. They let you do that in Fable. If you can't do that again, Fable's gonna be dead, bro. Fable is gonna be dead. It's not gonna hit the same. This is not gonna hit the same. And like, I know those are like unrealistic expectations for the most part. But yeah, I was literally a tyrant, but I was a good tyrant though. So like in Fable, you know they have the system where like everybody love you and hate you. But like when people see like when you walk down the street of Fable 2, look, when you walk down the street of Fable 2, see you have to be there to understand. But legit, you walk down the street of Fable 2, people would get like they would like their emotion towards you would like show up. So everybody has like a heart on their head because they all love you. Like everybody love you in the world. But when you walk past them and you drip the fuck out, They'll get these little mean icons. They'll get like -10. Like they upset with you right now. Why? Because they rent so high. And they know that. So like when you make money, they hate you. But they love you because all the good you've done with all the money you've stolen from the people. So I was always loved, but hated every time I made money. So when you walk around, you make passive income. You get like $1 billion. It pops up over your head. Everybody can see it. And everybody just -15. They're angry, but they still love you though because you're doing so much good in the world. It is crazy. Everybody's house was amazing though. I wish I could show y'all. I don't have my 360. I would boot up and show y'all the world that I created. Everything was clean. Yeah, I was a fucking tyrant, but everybody had a luxury house, bro. There was not a single poor person house in the whole world. Even when you like grow up as a kid, you know, when you lived in like the lower income part of the city, the lower income part of the city was prosperous. I had a statue in the middle of that bitch. It was amazing. You truly impacted the world in the Fable games. Everything you did impacted that world in Fable 2. And it showed in everybody's thing. But you know, if they don't bring that back to Fable, it's gonna be crazy. I think Halo BR would drop this year. I forgot that was a venture. I really forgot that was a venture. A Halo Battle Royale would, I mean, it would probably be good. But like, who is gonna play it? That's the thing. Like, who's gonna play it? Because Halo fans are real particular about shit. That's why they cried about everything 343 has ever done with Halo. Dr. Disrespect? Fucking dumb, bro. If Dr. Disrespect comes to play Halo Battle Royale, bro, hit like everything hangs on his word at that point. Because he's going to be the biggest thing to happen to Halo BR. And if Halo BR doesn't hit like he wants it to, Halo BR fails. Because Dr. Disrespect be streaming to like 2 million people at a time. And if he says it's trash, that shit's tanking. And nothing 343 can do can stop that tank from happening, bro. They're gonna fail. If Dr. Disrespect gets on that shit and tells everybody it's trash, it's over. You say, yeah, you can't get into Fallout 4? I don't understand, bro. I don't know if it's the way they changed the combat system or the way they changed the dialogue system. I don't understand, but Fallout 4 doesn't feel like a Fallout game. And it's crazy that that's the next mainline Fallout game. And it's the only Fallout game that doesn't feel like Fallout. And I think that's what gets me every time when I play Fallout 4. Because like the shooting is pretty good. But other than that, like shooting in Fallout used to be trash. I think that's why the shooting feeling so good. It changes your perspective of Fallout. Because I'm so used to like trying to shoot this fucking varmint rifle and like you shoot and like blank bullets, that bitch jam up. You gotta like unjam the gun mid battle because you're in the Fallout, bro. All the guns are like trash. But like the gun degradation doesn't work. I mean, it plays better, but that's the opposite of what Fallout should be about. And I think that's why a lot of OG Fallout fans are like people that play like Bethesda Fallout games, like Fallout 3 and Fallout, you know, the DLCs for it, and then Fallout New Vegas after that, which Obsidian just improved on everything Bethesda had. It doesn't sit right with them. Because there was too much that was working in Fallout 4 that like Fallout should have everything should have been broken. Like yeah, you got like pipe pistols and stuff in that game, but pipe pistols hit like every other gun. And you would find a pipe pistol with like 300 damage. You're like, oh, this is a real good pipe pistol. And you use that bitch the whole game. There wasn't much improvement in that game. It seems like the growth of Fallout 4 wasn't there. You say you couldn't play? I mean, yeah, because like those games were made in like an ancient time. So they play like garbage now to a lot of people that especially didn't play it in the past. I mean, yeah, Fallout 4, like if you came from playing Fallout in the past, like Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, and then you go to Fallout 4, everything you knew and loved about Fallout was gone. And a lot of people that didn't play Fallout before don't realize that. But everything about Fallout was gone when you played Fallout 4. So what was you supposed to like? Most of it felt like Skyrim, which I mean Skyrim wasn't bad, but Skyrim was a different game. Skyrim was a completely different game. It wasn't Fallout. Skyrim was never going to be Fallout. The way they did VATS and the way they did like the radiation buildup compared like on the bar with your health bar. So like if you get radiated, you can't heal. All that shit was wrong, bro. Everything was done wrong for Fallout 4. The Elder Scrolls will always be better than Fallout because the Elder Scrolls follows a universe. Well, not technically a universe. They follow like a world and not a like a story. They follow a world story and not like a player story. So you just get dropped in the Elder Scrolls. You get dropped into a part of the world that story ties in to the grand scheme of the Elder Scrolls. And I think that's why every Elder Scrolls being different makes Elder Scrolls that good. No, I think it'll launch probably at the end of Xbox Series X generation. I think it'll launch definitely like the last year of Xbox Series X generation. Elder Scrolls 6 will launch. And that depends on how good Starfield is. Cause if Starfield drops and it gets the Skyrim treatment, that's what they're hoping for anyway. If it gets the Skyrim treatment and everybody fucking loves this game to death, we not gonna get Elder Scrolls 6 for a real long time. But if it comes out and it gets the Fallout 4 treatment, which the fans enjoy it for the most part, the new people coming in, they're like, oh, it's great. The old fans, they try to enjoy it because they love the series, but like it not really hitting for them, then I understand that they gonna move on. They're like, all right, bro, it's time for another Elder Scrolls. It's time for another Fallout because Starfield didn't adapt the way they wanted it to. That's how I see it anyway. I really hope Starfield is good. Why? Because I enjoy space games. But, I mean, both Starfield and Elder Scrolls would be like Fallout 4 if it flopped. I don't think it's going to be like that. You say you trust Xbox new leadership more than Todd Howard? I mean, Todd Howard is the one creating the games, bro. It's his brain that get put on those code lines. So, I mean, I got to trust Todd. I got to trust his vision. It's just, does the people that's working on the game with him trust his vision? And that's the thing about game development. Because the game creator, the game like director, the one that tells everybody what to do, he can be the best nigga in gaming, writing the best games. But like if his team doesn't believe in his vision like he does, the game is never going to come out the right way. Phil definitely plays Starfield, bro. He's probably playing Starfield at the office right now. Like, ha ha ha. The fans ain't gonna never get to see this bitch. He seems like one of those guys, bro. Phil is one of those niggas that be playing games, playing the fuck out of them too. He probably got Starfield at his house, bro. He be playing that shit every day, and he just forgot they haven't released it yet. This is exactly just some shit that Phil would be doing. He'd be playing this fucking game. Like, what game did he say he was playing for like 2 years, bro? He was playing one of the games, and I think it got canceled after a while because he been playing like all the demos that they were building for like 2 years. And I'm like, Phil, you forgot that nigga. They never finished the game, bro. You instantly had to cancel that bitch when he came into running Xbox on the Xbox One generation. And I'm like, you got to play the fucking game. It was good. And then Phil just, I swear, Phil will probably get people to start creating games. So look, what if Platinum created half of fucking Scalebound? Phil gets involved. He plays it. He like, damn, this shit kind of good. But it's not done yet. It's still playable. It's still fun. And then he canceled that bitch. So now he's the only nigga to ever get to play Scalebound. What if that's the case? Conspiracy theory confirmed, bro. Phil is literally getting these games built just so he could play them bitches at his house. That's exactly what it is. I need to go check this nigga gamer score right now. If Scalebound is in his fucking gamer score, I'm suing. No, he can hide it. I forgot. You can hide shit like that from the public. Cause I played a whole lot of games that nobody know about. Scalebound definitely was a scam by Platinum Games, and they definitely admit to it now. Like the last year, they admitted to it. Like, yeah, we fucked up bad. They took all that Microsoft money, slapped that shit right on 2B's ass, bro, and they made a whole lot of money off of it. I'm not gonna lie, 2B made them a lot of money, bro. They made a lot of money. So I mean, Near Automata made a lot of fucking money for Platinum. They gave them a lot of face too. People was looking at Platinum like they were a top tier AAA studio after Near Automata came out. But they didn't realize that they ruined the relationship with the biggest company in America by making Near Automata and not finishing Scalebound. I don't think they understood. Sony still was the face of gaming at the time, so they feel like, hey, this a win win situation for us, and it worked out. But then they tried to gloss that shit over by giving Near Automata to Xbox for free for a long time. I think it was like 5 years or something. Near Automata was free on Xbox, and like nobody cared. Nobody cared because why? I mean, Near is one of those games that like if you play it and you don't enjoy it, you're gonna throw that shit away. You're not gonna force yourself to walk through that shit 8 times to get the real ending. I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, Babylon's Fall. Oh my god, bro. Square Enix had to didn't they cancel 3 of their games this year? They had to cancel 3 of their games this year, didn't they? Because I know they canceled Babylon's Fall. They canceled the Chocobo Racing game, and they canceled some other shit. They had a Deus Ex mobile game. They had to cancel that bitch too. They canceled something else. They keep having to cancel games, bro. But like Square Enix is fumbling bags over there. Forspoken, bro. Forspoken is coming this month, and nobody liked it, bro. They put that demo out. We talked about this a little bit earlier, before. Nobody liked the demo. They put the demo out on PlayStation 5, bro. They're like, hey, everybody, I can play Forspoken demo right now, and nobody liked it. Everybody was like, Square, you know we not fucking with this game, right? You're cooked. That is wild, bro. Square Enix definitely fumbled that bag. And hold on, is it still $70 on Steam? Hold on. I'm on Steam right now. Let me go look up that price tag. Yep, it's still $70 on Steam. They got $100 deluxe edition. Who's buying that shit? Who's buying this shit, folks? Like, I don't want it to be bad, but like, they didn't make it look good, and then they charge $70 for it. Put the demo on PC. That's all they need to do. Put the demo on PC and let us all get to try that shit out. Cause PlayStation niggas, they don't like the game. They already said the game's fumbled. It's done. Oh yeah, Monster Hunter is coming to Game Pass. See, January as a month for Game Pass is monumentous, bro. 2 more Persona games. Monster Hunter. What else is coming? Capcom is they're becoming better at working on Xbox. Oh yeah, Age of Empires is coming to console. this month too, which is cool. Cause Age of Empires, I tried it. Hopefully, it feels good on the controller. I should say that. Hopefully, it feels good on the controller because that's why it took so long for them to port that bitch to console. But yeah, I'm waiting for Street Fighter. That shit comes out in fucking June. So Street Fighter's gonna be back. See, it depends on the type of strategy game. Because I like some strategy games, but some strategy games I just be in this bitch like, what am I doing, bro? RTS games is one of those games where like I can't enjoy myself. I don't know why. But I played RTS games and I'll be literally just sitting here and I just be bored. I'm like, what am I doing, bro? This shit's not fun. I played Halo Wars and I'm like, why am I playing this shit, bro? And Halo Wars was getting, I'm talking about like good reviews. People love Halo Wars, bro. The story for Halo Wars is like top tier as well. But I just couldn't enjoy the fucking game. When they get me on these maps, bro, and they just have me moving fucking troops around, trying to, I was bored, bro. I'm like, yeah, turn this shit right the fuck off, nigga. You said you used to be addicted to Command and Conquer. I mess with Octopath Traveler. See, Octopath, I played that shit on Game Pass on my phone, bro. I was playing Octopath Traveler on my phone. That shit was actually pretty fucking good. I don't know why the fuck I played it on my phone. I played that on my phone, and I played what is the other one called? Uh, damn. Hold on. Let me turn Game Pass on my phone on real quick. Because of another game, and I played it. I don't know why. Every time I like be somewhere and I be chilling, waiting, I just pull out my phone and start playing Octopath Traveler. Um, what is it called? Where the hell is it? I'm in the cloud, ain't I? Yeah, it was another JRPG too. How do you not like JRPGs though? You like strategy games, but you don't like JRPGs? Those are the best strategy games. Sometimes, but I mean, I would take a Western RPG over a JRPG any day. Any day. Because JRPGs just understand the dynamics. You said JRPGs are boring. Have you played Xenoblade? I mean, no, Xenoblade is not a good start for JRPGs. What's the JRPG I can like? Damn, hold on, bro. I want to recommend a JRPG, but I can't remember the fucking name of it. Cause some of them, I mean, not understand or not right. I mean, I actually can't recommend a JRPG. I really can't. I don't even know. I can't. I don't know because all JRPGs are built like in a certain way. They're all built in his way of like team building exercise. Like it's literally your squad is everything. If your squad loses, you're done. Like you can't just solo most of these games unless you're really fucking good at it. So if it's one of those games like you have to you love Final Fantasy VII, the remake. Did you play the original? Because you played the original and you like the remake. Which one do you like better? Because I mean, Final Fantasy VII remake is definitely a third person action game now, and it's less JRPG than anything. It's definitely a westernized third person action game, and it got a whole lot more people to like it and play it because Cloud and them are just top tier characters. People love fucking Cloud. People love Sephiroth ass. People love the fuck out of Tifa and them. Like those are lovable characters, bro. People love that shit. I mean, it did it really have turn based in it? Did it really have turn based in it? It was mostly third person action game with a little bit. You don't like the original? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense because yeah, the original was a JRPG through and through. Literally, you would be walking through a map and you would just randomly encounter just enemies. That shit was mad annoying. for a long time because I didn't understand why JRPGs were like that. But walking through a map and randomly encountering enemies was some of the most annoying shit I ever interacted with, and it was always in Japanese games. And I'm like, why the fuck can't I see the enemy? But they always attacking me, bro. And then I like as I got older and I started playing more JRPGs, I kind of understand. The original was not overrated. What are you saying? What? The original is overrated? They're the same game. You literally only got one piece of the whole story of. What? That don't make sense, Bavari. They're the same rating. They should be rated the same. It's just the first game, the original game. It's the whole story. The whole story. All JRPGs overrated? I mean, I could say that because like I won't take a JRPG over a Western RPG. Like I won't say Atlas is better than BioWare at making RPGs. I couldn't give it to them. Mostly because BioWare's games have been, what can I say, more ambitious with game design. Like Atlas has their formula and it works. See, that's one thing I can't agree with you on. Some turn-based strategy games, like turn-based like RPGs are fucking boring, bro. There's a lot of them that are fucking boring. There's some that get you more interactive in the games. I think Persona does it pretty well. So like Wasteland, see, I'm so bad at Wasteland. You don't understand, bro. You don't understand. I'm so bad at those games where like the strategic placement of combat, because I can understand like a like a basic like party game where like you sit there, you got your four party members versus their four party members, and you got to strategically kill people to like win the battle. I understand that, but fucking Wasteland, bro. When I go in cover and I think I'm in a good position, but then somebody just snipe my ass from somewhere. I'm like, how did you get me, bro? I'm undercover. Gears Tactics, I enjoyed the beginning of that, but it ran so bad in the cloud that I didn't play it again. I haven't went back to see if Gears is actually running well in the cloud now. But Gears Tactic was a piece of shit in the cloud, bro. It was one of the worst cloud gaming experiences I ever had. I made a video on it. That shit was bad, bro. It was real bad. Hopefully they fixed it because I haven't played it since. I enjoyed the beginning story though, when the hammers came on and they slammed themselves into the thing. You had to fight your way back to the bunker. That shit was good. I enjoyed the storytelling. The combat, I mean, it was hit or miss for me. I kind of understood the mechanics they were going for. It still doesn't connect to me the same way like an RPG combats go. You said cloud's not available in your region? Not yet. Microsoft's working on it. They get in the cloud. They put in the cloud everywhere eventually, unless regulations and shit keep them from expanding. Because they definitely want to take over the whole fucking world with the cloud, and it's gonna be a hard fought battle for them if they try to deny Microsoft the ability to expand their cloud to more regions, because they really want to fucking do that. That's like the first thing on their checklist. Get the cloud in every fucking region. Because it's just going to expand the way they distribute games. But yeah, Gears Tactics, I'm gonna have to revisit it. Hopefully it's better. Cause my first time it was bad. It was bad. But it's cause like I played Divinity. Divinity and Divinity 2 Original Sin, amazing RPGs. But those games are almost exactly like Wasteland and Gears Tactics. It's just the RPG part of it makes so much more sense than shooting bullets and throwing grenades. I don't know why, but I can play Divinity, but I can't play Wasteland. And they're the same type of game. They're exactly the same type of game in every fucking way. But for some reason, I can't get my brain to work for Wasteland. What's your most anticipated game 2023? Pick 5? Shit. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I gotta go find a list of games anticipated 2023. Okay. I mean, number one, I'm gonna have to say Starfield because that's a Western RPG. I'm waiting for that. Are we talking about just confirmed games for 2023 or are we talking about just games in general that might come out? Because if it's confirmed games, then Starfield is going to be on there because that's definitely coming this year. Atomic Heart, that's definitely coming this year. I can't wait for that to come out. Um, Diablo 4, that's the third one. That's definitely coming out. Uh, what else? What else? Yeah, Diablo 4, that shit's gonna be a hit. Shit. Stalker 2 is coming, but I don't think that's on my most anticipated game list. I'm really interested to see what the fuck Stalker 2 is gonna be like. But like I'm not on the train of this is up next. Like this is for me. Um Damn, I need two more confirmed games. Shit. Hades 2 is coming this year? That's confirmed 2023? Damn. Flintlock is coming. That's a like a double A game though. And I think uh Resident Evil 4, but like Resident Evil 4 I've already played like back in the day. I can't anticipate a remake. I'm looking for new gaming experiences. Alan Wake 2, is that actually coming this year? Alan Wake 2 is confirmed? I don't know. Remedy has been off the leash. So yeah, Flintlock and I'm gonna have to say Street Fighter 6. That's gonna be my five. That's gonna be my five. So Starfield, uh what else? I said Starfield, I said Atomic Heart, I said Diablo 4, I said Flintlock, and what the fuck was my fifth one again? Oh yeah, Street Fighter 6. Those are my anticipated games of 2023. All right, now y'all gotta give me Yas, because that shit was kind of hard, bro. There's no way. I'm not the only one doing this. Because there's a lot of games. I mean, if Fable's actually confirmed, which I don't think it is, I would have said Fable, but some of those games are not confirmed. Like, completely. So, Starfield, Stalker 2, Forza. Forza is confirmed this year. Hades, and Street Fighter 6. Okay. I can see that. Hades 2. These are good. I mean, Forza Motorsport, I'm trash at Forza Motorsport because I'm not a clean racer. So since I'm not a clean racer, I can never be good at those games because I get shit on by the clean racers. People that don't touch the line, perfect turns. Like, I don't have it, bro. I just want to go fast. And I can never do that in motorsport and actually be good. So I can't anticipate motorsport because I know I'm going to be trash. I'm going to try it. I'm going to play it. And I'm going to be annoyed after I finish the first, like, championship cup. And then they be like, all right, you need to get a faster car and go out there. And then I start hitting the wall. I'm donezo. I'm going to just stick in my Volkswagen Golf. And I'm just hit those corners. You said Forza Motorsport for people who don't like fun. See, I wouldn't. That's kind of true on a level, because it's so competitive. I don't think people are enjoying themselves. I mean, people enjoy themselves once they win and they see like they came under like zero point 0.7 seconds on the lap. You said Breath of the Wild 2, Resident Evil 4, Hollow Knight Silk Song. That is confirmed. Oxenfree is getting a second game. Hold on, bro. Hold on. There's no way this man that said Oxenfree is getting a second game. When? This bitch says February 8th. How have I not fucking heard this, bro? Oh, it got delayed out of last year. Bro, the first Oxenfree was so fucking good, bro. That shit's crazy. That man really just... Damn, Oxenfree 2. I might want to make it a new addition to my list, bro. I kind of want to put Oxenfree 2 on there. I want to play that fucking game. Hold on, let me look it up. Can I buy that bitch? If it coming to Xbox? Oh my goodness. Oxenfree 2 lost signals. It does say it's coming in 2023, but you can't buy it yet. I'm definitely interested. Add it to my wish list. I didn't know that was fucking coming, bro. Netflix? Bro, it's getting published by Netflix? Holy shit, Netflix is getting game publishing. Oxenfree 2 is the first Netflix game published game. Oh, here come Netflix. Netflix is gonna become a juggernaut. Hold on, what'd you say? I don't know who mentioned Kona 2. Oh yeah, Kona is coming, bro. Kona 1 was so tough. That game, bro, it's some different. I like indie games a lot. You said, are you gonna buy PSVR 2? Hell no, nah, bro. Did you see the price for PSVR 2? I don't even got a PS5, bro. Like I won't be buying a PSVR 2. And then it doesn't even have backwards compatibility. So how are you supposed to play Iron Man VR if it don't even have backwards compatibility? Iron Man VR was the best shit Sony ever dropped for VR. And they didn't put backwards compatibility on a VR 2. That's kind of crazy, bro. The pricing is just egregious. No backwards compatibility. I mean, and then how many games is it launching with? Two? Two games? Maybe? PSVR is just a bad deal right now. Horizon Slideshow look real interesting. It it kind of it's kind of exactly what they want from Horizon. Horizon is a look and not touch type of game. Already, even Horizon Forbidden West was a look and not touch type of game. That's why that bitch ran at 30 frames per second, even in performance mode. Because that shit, you only looked at that game. You only looked at it in cutscenes. And that's why people give Sony the pass on everything. Because when you see God of War, when everybody talk about God of War, they talk about an amazing cutscene. Like, why don't you talk about when you walk down that forest corridor and you have to fight two plants? Was that amazing gameplay? No, bro. Horizon Zero Wars is getting a remake. Fucking dumb, bro. I mean, if like I can't play third person action games because I don't get to play them. And that's something I don't think people understand when I say that. Cause like I want to play the game. Like I play Elden Ring, I go get beat up. I beat a couple bosses in Elden Ring yesterday too. I'm slowly but surely grinding up to be strong enough to fight Radon again. Cause he beat my ass. I want to beat him. One of these days I'm gonna beat that nigga and I'm gonna move on. But there's third person action games I gotta play. And when I be sitting there watching a fucking cutscene and I don't get to interact at all, bro. Not even a quick time event. You literally just watch yourself get beat up. Or watch yourself do some crazy amazing shit in a cutscene. And then it hits back to the actual game and you just walk. Elden Ring, will I say I got a problem with its bosses? No, I think it has a problem with managing what bosses you should be fighting. See, since they don't have power levels in Elden Ring, you never know if you're strong enough until you walk in there and get your ass beat. And then you're like, I shouldn't be right here at this time. And I went through that a whole lot just yesterday, I think. Legit, I was at Caelid. I tried to fight the big statue. And it one-tapped me. Like repeatedly. I kept trying to fight it. I did some good dodges. It hit me with a new string of attacks. It one-tapped me a couple times. I'm like, I definitely can't beat you. And it's one of those things that like they spam the hell out of player. Damage is crazy, especially in the in-game areas. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like once you start progressing, like there's no scaling in the way of like you like the scaling is there. It's in the game, but like there's no indicator. There's no indicator that the scaling that you're doing is matching the scaling of the game. And that's where the difficulty kind of comes in. Because like you can be walking through an area and you one tap and everything. You fight a boss, you hit them like 3, 4 times. You're doing good damage. They hit you, you recover, you heal, and you get back into the fight and you enjoy yourself. Then you walk into some boss rooms, you get fucking one tapped. That nigga do like 1,000 damage to you, and you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, and then they send so much shit at you too. So like when you start getting to those in-game bosses, bro, like going towards the big ass dragon that grabs lightning out the sky again. And he's just like a normal boss just sitting around just waiting on you to walk down a fucking ramp. And then you go fight like Malakath and shit. And like they attack through walls. They jump around a room and like the boss battles are impressive. It's intriguing. Like once you learn it and you can fight it, but like there's so much that happens in those boss battles that you don't have time to learn and calculate from. So you'll come into the boss battle, you get one tap so fast by the boss to begin with that like you don't even want to go back in that boss room. But you just left everything in that boss room. So you go back in there to try to receive the shit. You try to fight the boss again. And the more you get one tap by a move, you don't get to learn the boss. You don't get to learn how to beat this nigga. So like you either gotta go in there and keep repeatedly getting your ass beat, or you leave. Yeah, everything past the capital is mad annoying. See, everything in Caelid, I don't think it's hard to beat. Some of them bitches are just tanky as fuck. So like you be fighting them for hellas. Like why the hell am I hitting you for so long, bro? You should be dying. I'm hitting you for like 400 every swing. And for some reason you're chipping away at health. And you're like, I used to hurt people. But then they hit you and you lose half your fucking HP bar. And then they hit you before you can stand up and you're dead. And all that chipping away that you did, useless. So it has its frustrating bits. But that's because there's no indicator to how strong you should be to fight these things. Yeah, Caelid enemies are fucking annoying, bro. They're mad annoying, and I want to beat them. But like, I went to go fight the little rotted tree. You know, the rotted tree lady with the mace thing. And I'm beating the piss out of this bitch. But then she sits on the ground and puts a whole aura of fucking Scarlet Rot around, and I just die. And I'm like, of fucking course, bro. It had to be Scarlet Rot. I instantly died of that shit. Bro, them bitches don't stop either. Like, they literally would chase you around the map of Caelid once they aggro. The dogs and the crows are mad fucking annoying. Flying enemies in general, if you don't have any ranged attacks, flying enemies, they get fucking annoying, bro. Just even the small birds with the little blades on their feet. Come on now. That's just annoying. Miyazaki did it on purpose. Because they know niggas gonna try to jump and hit these birds. And they're gonna dodge. And they're gonna dodge slash you and you're gonna fucking die. Miyazaki planned it. Planned all of it, bro. He planned all of it. And now Armored Core is coming. And that shit looks fucking crazy. And I'm like, Miyazaki, what are you doing this time? When the fuck is Armored Core coming out? He said next year. And he didn't give a release date. So what if that bitch comes in holiday? Holiday 2023 Armored Core just drops. It is Game of the Year despite all that. I mean, because despite all that, like, you still can learn and overcome. And that's one of the great things about Elden Ring as a game. Is because it's built for you to persevere even in the sight of adversity. They want you to persevere. So you learn your lesson, you go beat something easier, and then you come back to the stronger thing stronger. And you fight it and you overcome it. That's the dynamic that Elden Ring offers. I wish it had more structure to that. It doesn't, and that's why a lot of people were so upset that Elden Ring wins Game of the Year when it's just a bunch of random bosses on the map. That's all the fucking fanboys were saying. I mean, I've only played a little Armor Core on like PlayStation 2. I think it was PlayStation 2. And that shit was hard. It's just a whole lot of fucking missiles flying around. Trying to figure out which Armor Core I played on PlayStation 2. Cause I think it's Armor Core Another Age. I think that's the one I played on PlayStation 2. And I mean, it was a cool little game. That shit was hard though. Because missiles and shit be flying everywhere. You be getting your ass shit on. And you're a big mech, so you gotta like dodge and shit as a mech. And if you ever play like Mech Warrior or some shit, you understand. Like mechs get hit because they big as fuck. And you don't understand how much bulk you got on your body until you start taking shells and pieces of you start flying off. But yeah, Armor Core, I don't know if it's gonna be a game of the year candidate. It could be because it's Miyazaki. He's gonna make a good game. But like, I don't think Armor Core is gonna reach the audience that Elden Ring had. Because it's one of those like low key hits by FromSoft from way back in the day. And not a lot of people really, put too much respect into that name. Bloodborne 2 or a remake is the only game that will make me buy a PlayStation 5. See, I don't think PlayStation is gonna get a Bloodborne 2. I don't think they're gonna get a Bloodborne 2. They might get Bluepoint to remake Bloodborne. Yeah, Armored Core is a niche IP. They made like quite a bit of them. They had a whole lot of spin-off games. They didn't have many mainline Armored Cores. Not many of them. They made a whole lot of spin-off games though. But Bloodborne is one of those things that I think Miyazaki's done with. Because I don't think he want to make those deals no more to make like a game for a specific platform just so they can benefit off Miyazaki's talent. I think he's done with that. I think he want to be like the biggest name in gaming now, and Elden Ring has gave him a taste of success, and I don't think you want to let that go. And making another exclusive game to PlayStation is not about to give him that because Bloodborne was good for what it was, but it didn't get the reach to people that deserved to play that game. And Microsoft said in some court documents to the I think it's to the FTC or to the CMA that Bloodborne was supposed to come to Xbox, and fucking PlayStation literally paid them to not put it on Xbox, bro. Elden Ring DLC is gonna be massive, bro. Elden Ring DLC is gonna be fucking massive. I need to finish the base game. I'm so good at the game, but I'm so bad at the same time because I'm butt naked. Like I'm running around with no clothes on with a hammer. Like I made this hard on myself. I did it on purpose. But like I'm still enjoying myself when I play it. So like I'm beating bosses. I'm understanding. I'm good at the game. It's just some bosses I think I need clothes. But I ain't got the carry capacity to wear clothes. So I'm kinda in a hole now. So I can't really play the game. Because my poise is at like 1. So literally I get knocked down by everything. If I was tankier, I could beat some of these bosses easier. See, I don't own a PlayStation 5 either, mostly because I wouldn't use it. You said respect your character. See, I don't know how to respect my character. See, I know where you go because what's her name? After you beat her, she holds like a little baby thing and you respect with her. But I don't have the item. I don't know what the fuck the item is to get respect. So even if I wanted to respect, I couldn't because I don't know where the item is to respect yourself. Because that shit is in the world somewhere. You just gotta find it. And I'm like, Miyazaki, bro, why is everything a secret? Everything's a fucking secret in Elden Ring. I need to start watching YouTube videos. You said liver tier. Liver tier? I never even seen that item before. Where you get it from? Bro, I've been all over Elden Ring. Do I need to boot Elden Ring for y'all to see? Hold on, I'm about to boot Elden Ring right now. Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, I'm about to start watching YouTube videos because I've been playing it to not watch YouTube videos. I've been playing through this game. I've been trying to not watch YouTube videos because I want to play through this shit and enjoy it. Hold on, I'm booting up Elden Ring right now, bro. So look, this me in Elden Ring. I'm in Caelid. Quick resume is just a fucking demon feature, bro. People sleep on Xbox and they got quick resume. You see how fast I just booted? I just turned my Xbox on, clicked Elden Ring, and I'm back in the goddamn game. But legit, I'm at this. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm in the Dragon Temple. I just fought a big nigga with a shield. Alright, so look. I'm in Caelid. I went here. I tried to fight this nigga Radahn. It did not work. It did not work. I am trash. You said you could respec 18 times. So I've been a lot of places. I've done a lot of things, bro. I've killed a lot of bosses. I'm not bad. But like I keep getting shit on by like random ass enemies, bro. And I was just underground, so I just left from the underground place. I got here because I went through a village somewhere. I think it was this village. And I opened this gateway. I found a church. Where the fuck was that church at I found? Because it was a weird bitch at the church. It wasn't at the swamp. This is the highway. Where the fuck is that church at? Oh, I think this is the church. There's the bitch at this church. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna probably do that after all this. Live at your locations. Yeah. So look, that bitch over there. This bitch got one arm. And I'm like, is this Melania? Because she talk about how her body is like riddled with scarlet rot. And I'm like, what the fuck? Is this Melania? Can I hit her ass? I'm too scared to hit her. Because what if she start beating the piss out of me with one arm? I'm going to be disrespected. So like, I don't want to disrespect her by trying to abuse her while she's laying on the ground like bleeding out and shit. But I mean, she's red haired with one arm. And Melania is definitely red haired with one arm covered in scarlet rot. So is this Melania? Nobody tell me for real, because I want to figure it out, because that's how I've been playing this game. But legit, like, I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself in this, even though I still haven't found out 90% of the game. I still haven't done. There's still so much of this fucking map I haven't seen yet, because all this black area and this gray area is all map that I have to unlock. I have to go there and venture forth, and then the underground. Because Underground has a map of his own. I need to get down there too. So it's kind of crazy. There's a whole lot that's going on in Elden Ring. I still don't know how to flip this fucking tower right here. I still don't know how to flip this. So you can go in there and you can like get that one thing done. You said that's Millicent. Who the fuck is Millicent? I mean, her name is Millicent, but I'm like, I mean, she's red haired and missing an arm. So, I mean, Melania is red haired and missing an arm. I'm trying to putting two to two together. You should search her quest. She has a quest? See, I have to look up some YouTube videos. I definitely gotta look up some YouTube videos because I want to get everything out of Elden Ring I can. And yeah, that's all I've been playing. I've been playing hella shit. Just hella random shit, bro. So I got Dark Souls 2. I got Cold Sword 2. Attack on Titan 2, still the best anime game ever fucking released. Still playing some Persona 5. Been playing the fuck out of Battlefield. And been playing Elden Ring. That's my lineup right now, bro. That's what I've been playing. I've been enjoying the fuck out of gaming right now. And it's kind of wild because that's where I'm at. But he said it's a big quest. I hate when it redoes that. When it re-puts everybody's thing back on there. Search your quest. It's a big quest. See, I'm gonna have to look all that up. How big the map is compared to other open worlds? I mean, walking across like all the places because everything's interconnected, so there's no loading screens. So in all aspects, like the whole game is rendered at the same time. You just walk places. There's no loading screen, so like everything is going to be loading in front of you all the time, as far as you want to go. So like there's some open world games that you have to load into places and there's like another piece of it. So like Elden Ring is the first open world game where the world is fucking open, bro. There's no loading into anything. You literally walk into places and you're in a new place. You don't have to load into nothing. And that's the first time where you cuz like you can download mods in Skyrim right now that lets the world do that, where everything's open for real, so everything's already loaded in and you can walk places. And it makes Skyrim feel so much bigger when you don't have to load into shit. And Elden Ring is the first game that comes out where you can literally walk from Caelid all the way to the fucking to the Hogwarts place. I forget what the hell it's called. Where the magic school is. You can walk all the way there. You can take your good old time and you're never gonna load a single time unless you get killed. Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of shit to do in fucking Elden Ring, bro. All those graces that I have are like from like boss battles that I found, random caves and shit. There's so much shit in Elden Ring that like, even though I haven't finished the game, I've enjoyed all the hours that I put into that bitch. It's not one of those games where you aimlessly walk around and do nothing. Like the game is full of shit for you to do. Even though you haven't pushed through and beat the main story yet. You still accomplished a whole fucking lot in Elden Ring, and there's so much more for it because I there's so much that I haven't seen yet that I know. That my friends have finished the game and they played through this bitch like 3, 4 times. I still haven't even beat it once. I ain't got the time to punch through. And most of them just cheated anyway. Just got a beast ass fucking katana and just keep unsheathing every fucking boss until it dies. Like they just been hacking through the game. I've been running around butt naked with that hammer, like y'all just seen, Lil Red, and been trying my best. Like that's all I got. But Elden Ring is one of those beautiful masterpieces, bro, that deserves all the recognition it can have. And that's all you can really ask for, bro. Armored Core is gonna be niche. It's probably not gonna get that big of a limelight, but hopefully it finds the people that needs to play it and they get to play it and enjoy that shit. I'm really excited for that Oxenfree too. High key, I'm still thinking about that shit right now. I should go look and see if that's on Xbox. Historically, the DLC is better than the base game. It gets me more excited. That is, bro, because Dark Souls 3, that fucking DLC, bro, with what's her name? That walk with no shoes on, the ice bitch with the scythe, and you beat up the father with the bow. That DLC was fire, bro, with the big ass dog with the little. That shit was heat. That shit was hard too. That shit was fucking hard, but it was heat. That shit was fun. The Ring City. That shit's so good, bro. Run Oxenfree 1 back. I mean, I'm gonna have to go get it. I'm gonna definitely have to go download Oxenfree 1 and run that shit back. I enjoyed the fuck out of Oxenfree, bro, and I didn't know I would because I was playing through the game. I was interested in the story, and then the way they tell the different things from the past with the radio signals, that shit start to get me, and I'm like, damn, I got invested in that shit because I wanted to know more, so I kept playing it. That shit's fire, bro. It's good that they get a second game. Not too many indie games get a sequel. They can carry on that name, and it's good. It's good. When the fuck is Greedfall 2 coming out? Is that a 2023 game? Mm, I don't know if it has a anticipated date. It might be a 2023 game. This says 2024 game. It might be a 2024 game. You said there's so much dialogue. Oh yeah, Oxenfree 1. Yeah, cause bruh, I like the dialogue thing too. Of like there's some conversations you can literally just fucking ignore because they say something and like the responses that you get, I don't want to like respond like that. So you can literally just ignore them and they would just keep talking for something else you would respond to. Mine is Elden Ring, 488 hours. What's my most played game? It probably Elden Ring 2, but I probably only got like. Wait, let me go see how much playtime I got in Elden Ring. I literally just got out of that game, but I'm gonna go back. Cause you can see the playtime in settings, right? Like in Diablo, not Diablo, but like in what is it called? I have 59 hours of playtime. 59. You have literally what the you have 50, bro. I got 59 hours of playtime in Elden Ring, bro. You have nigga like 6 times that amount. That is crazy. You've 100% of the game 3 times. See, I'm not a big 100%er on any game. Like there's some games that I have beaten 100%, but that's always on accident. Like if the game just gives me all the achievements when I play through it, that's one thing. But I've never like been one of those people that quested on getting every achievement in the game because then it feels like I'm like forcing it. It's way better than Sekiro. Fucking Sekiro. I've seen Sekiro gameplay and I wouldn't even put myself to the challenge, bro. Because the amount of perfect parrying these niggas was doing in Sekiro was crazy. It takes a different level of talent to play Sekiro, I think. Because you really gotta go in there and master the combat system. You said my most played game has to be Splatoon 2. Like 1,000 hours? Damn. Sekiro was short, but it was crazy hard. Yeah, because the uniqueness of the Sekiro combat system with the stamina system, like the stamina breaks. So you didn't even have to win battles by fighting, but most people win in their fighting because they're so used to playing FromSoft games. So the ability to parry a nigga until he's tired and counterattack him was something brand new. And a lot of people has gotten better at it now and they play through the game with ease. But when people first got Sekiro, they went in that shit. It was Dark Soulsy as fuck, and nobody understood. It was kind of like the Bloodborne effect because people got in Bloodborne and they were dodging and healing, and the whole time you're supposed to play like this aggressive, like tit for tat attack style because you healed for every time you took damage. When you hit them back, you got your health back. You say you died the bosses like 30 times. I kind of like that the little revival thing that they got in Sekiro too. Where like you get like a second chance little blip that you can like bring yourself back real quick and fight again. But you only can do that like once per boss battle or something like that. Which I understood. It was actually really good. And you can like get the thing back. Like if you take one of their lives and you regenerate one of your lives. So if you do die again, you can use that life to come back. Sekiro was so good. That's why I deserve Game of the Year too. Cause it keeps innovating. I don't know how the fuck FromSoft does this shit so fast, but they keep innovating on their own tech, bro. And they make their games even better. You know, I forgot I was playing Elden Ring yesterday, and I literally forgot you can stealth. So I was wondering why the fuck I kept getting snuck up on by enemies. I'm like, why the fuck? I thought I was just walking through this shit because of Dark Souls 3. You can stealth. I start crouching down again and start walking, and I'm like, fuck, bro, I forgot you can literally crouch around and just sneak around this fucking game. And then my gaming experience got slightly better because I wasn't getting fucking sniped in the back by arrow niggas from like 30 fucking yards, which was great. Which was great. Stealth actually helped me quite a bit. Yeah, Sekiro cost you a lot of controllers. I'll never forget it. You already remember this was talking about performance issue in Elden Ring. Did they get patched? See, Elden Ring, people talked about performance issues in Elden Ring. There was like a couple stutters. This game is open all the time. So like you would be going from like place to place, and when like a title screen will pop up of like a new place you just walked into, it'll have a small stutter in there. And people are like, oh, you dropped like 2 or 3 frames. It had performance issues. No. No. It wasn't like the performance issues of fucking what you call it, like Horizon Forbidden West's performance issues, where like the game literally couldn't fucking run, Or it wasn't like what else? There was another game that came out and that shit performed fucking horrible. Like Callisto Protocol had performance issues. That shit didn't fucking work. Elden Ring has some slight, like I'm talking about some minor stutters, bro. You drop like 2 or 3 frames when the title screen pop up, and they'd be like, "Oh, it has performance problems," and then they just freaking lowered the range of like their what you call it, their high or low of the image quality settings, and it fixed everything. They passed that shit out like second day. That's why everybody played Elden Ring forever, the whole fucking year. Yeah, people, bro, they was trying to trip because Elden Ring erased 3 fucking games from Sony in its launch window. In its launch window, 3 games from Sony got literally erased. I mean, yeah, because everybody was running VRR because that was before PlayStation had VRR enabled. So VRR wasn't working on Sony consoles. Xbox had it, so that 2 or 3 frames were getting scrubbed away with VRR. Sony didn't have that yet, so they could see the stutter. You could see the little screen tear when you went into a new place because the little screen thing would pop up. And yeah, people cried. But they fixed that instantly. It lowered the resolution and it boosted the frame rate, and it was done. They're like, all right, well, there you go, Sony. Your shit's running at fucking 1800p because your console couldn't handle it, and that's exactly what happened. But you could play it at like 30 frames with like the most beautiful settings in the world, and it still kind of feels like 60 frames until you get into like an intense boss battle because it doesn't feel different to play in like quality mode and performance mode until you get into like a real deal like time like a time sensitive battle where you have to split second dodge and you can feel the frames not being as smooth as they were before. But when you just walking around fucking Elden Ring at 30 frames per second, it feels pretty fucking good. And it's kind of crazy that I could say that, but you can tell the difference in some combat situations because you'll be so used to like swinging the camera, doing a jump attack on somebody, and it just doesn't feel the same in 30 frames per second. But Elden Ring definitely performed fucking well when it dropped. It didn't have major problems like some of these AAA games have, and it was $60. So top 5 games you played in 2022. I would have to say Persona 5 on Xbox has to be one of them. Um, Solstice, when Solstice came out, that's just fire. They've been updating the game. It's running a whole lot better. I legit lost audio for like a month. I remember when that happened, but I still enjoyed the game. Um, let's see what else. I mean, when Halo came out, that's a 2022 game. Well, kind of. It came out the end of 2021, but like that, Halo's still fire, bro. To this day, it's still fire. It still feels fucking amazing to play. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Elden Ring, peak game. It's game of the year for a reason. That shit was peak. And what's the last one? It was an indie game I played. I can't remember the name of it. I hate when I forget just small game titles. Um, God damn it, I can't remember. That shit was fun though. Uh, God damn it. I know it's in here somewhere. I fucking bought the game. Holy shit, where is it? Oh shit, it's AI Somnium Files, the second one. That shit was fire. Those are my 3 games. You said Elden Ring, Grounded, High on Life, Tinykin. I didn't play Tinykin. I should play Tinykin. I didn't even play that. I did play some Vampire Survivor. I don't know if you saw my video earlier. I did play some Vampire Survivor finally. That shit's fucking good, bro. That shit's good, but I didn't play that shit into the new year, so I kind of missed out on that. But I've been playing Grounded for so long, I couldn't give Grounded a 2022 game, even though it finally fully released. But I played Grounded from when it was only one piece of Grounded to now it's a big ass fucking map. I've seen Grounded from literally the ground up. I've been playing Grounded for years, bro. You said it's hard for you to name 5? I mean, it's just your top 5. What was your top 5? You have like 10. I mean, what's the top 5 of your top 10? Just give us the 5 of your top 10. Because I mean, I played a lot of games this year, but like the 5 games I played the most, I would have to give it to those 5. Because I mean, Persona 5, I waited this long to play Persona 5. It was worth it for me. It was worth it for me. And I played Persona 4, so I kind of knew what I was getting myself into at the time. Solstice was a breath of fresh air in like hack and slash action games. That shit fucking hit for me. Because they don't make games like that no more. And they need to make more fucking games like that. And I mean, there's some games that I wanted to play that I never got to. Because like Bayo 3 came out, I didn't have time, so I never even bought it. Because I knew I wasn't going to be able to play it. But I've got to play um like Fire Emblem Three Houses and shit like that. Like there was a whole lot of games that I played. But if I had to put the top games the most I enjoyed, I would have to say the 5 that I named were the ones I enjoyed the most. You said Hound Life, Grounded, Splatoon 3, Bayo 3, Plague's Tale. See, I like those. See, I should have put High on Life on the list because High on Life came out and to all the ridicule that it got, it is an amazing game. It's so fun, and if you don't like the comedy, that's one thing. But like the game is fun. The story's great. People don't like the little quips of the weapons, but like you find a weapon that you like. So like you don't have to like the Morty weapon that you get when you first start, but there's other weapons in the game that bring their own personalities into combat, and that shit's amazing. I love that shit. But Knifey is that guy, bro. I wish Knifey talked more because he don't got enough lines. The Morty gun talk way more than Knifey does, and I wish Knifey was the one talking. Cause I stab a whole lot of shit just to hear him say something. Because that man's fun, bro. That man's fun. But I mean, 2023 should be starting off to a good time. Game Pass has definitely like flourished over the past year, even though Microsoft didn't release anything first party. Bro, Somerville was so fucking good. They were so fucking good, bro. I didn't play Tinykin. I just said I need to try it out. Xbox Studios, that we have no idea what they're working on. Coalition, which they're working on some Unreal Engine stuff. I don't know if they're making a game yet. Id Software, I think they're. I don't know what the fuck Id Software is making. I heard they're making something. Um, not Doom related. It was I think it was Wolfenstein related. I think that's what id Software was making. Compulsion, they had that one like weird concept art out about the bug ladies and the hives and shit. I don't know if that's real. I hope it is because that shit looks fucking crazy. But Arcane Leon, they're the ones that's making Redfall, ain't they? I thought Arcane Leon is the one making Redfall. Arcane Studios. Yes, Arcane Leon and Arcane Austin. Arcane Leon. Oh, I think Arcane Leon the ones that made Deathloop. So I guess they're not working on nothing right now. Yeah, so since Arcane Leon made Deathloop, yeah. I don't think they're working on nothing yet because they just made Deathloop. So I think they're just working on content for Deathloop. Because I think they have other stuff coming for Deathloop. Tango made Ghostwire Tokyo last year. So they're probably just working on porting that to Xbox right now. Still don't know. We still don't know what the fuck Compulsion is doing, bro. I still don't know what the fuck Rare's doing. I still don't know what the fuck What are their names? Xbox got so many studios, bro. That I can't just name them bitches off the top of my head. Like I really gotta go look at. Yeah, Double Fine. I don't know what they're doing next. But yeah, Xbox got hella fucking studios, bro. Hmm. Who the fuck is Relic Entertainment? I don't think that's Xbox Game Studio. Fucking Ninja Theory. We know what they're working on, but like we haven't seen anything in a year. Um, NXL. Yeah, what the fuck is NXL working on? Goddamn, they got so many RPG studios on this fucking on this one platform, bro. The initiative, we still don't know what the fuck they're doing. We know what Mahjong's doing. They're making another Minecraft spin-off game, which is cool. Who else is on here? Rare, we don't know what the fuck y'all doing. Undead Labs, they're still working on State of Decay, but we haven't seen shit in 3 years. That's crazy. World's Edge. I didn't even heard of World's Edge. Oh no, they the ones that make Age of Empires. Never mind. Alpha Dog makes mobile games, so we don't really talk to them. Machine Games, they're supposed to be working on uh Machine Games is supposed to be working on Indiana Jones. Roundhouse, we don't know what the fuck they're doing. Yeah, we don't know what the fuck Roundhouse Studios is doing. Bethesda Game Studios, I mean ZeniMax Media Online, don't know what the fuck they're doing. They make Elder Scrolls Online though, so I guess they're just gonna keep doing that. Tango, they make Ghostwire Tokyo. We know that's coming to Xbox this year. Is it coming in March? Maybe. But hopefully they should bring some of these old studios back. Like Xbox Studio Japan, they need to bring them niggas back. Bring them back because Phantom Dust was peak. That was a really good fucking game. But yeah, there's a whole lot. They better not make a Starfield Online, bro. They better fucking not make a Starfield Online. We don't need that. Starfield needs to be a game that stands on its own too. It need like 3 Starfields before they think about making a Starfield Online. Cause that'd just be bad. That'd be real bad. I don't think Starfield Online would function. Because there's not many MMOs that take place in space that work. Especially with the world building and the design that Bethesda has. That's why Elder Scrolls Online kind of not work. Elder Scrolls Online is good. I played it a little bit, but like No Man's Sky did not, bro. How many years did it take for No Man's Sky to work, bro? Yeah, now, how many years did it take? It started off as PlayStation exclusive. It was hot garbage. It didn't have a single bit of substance in that whole game. It took them 2 years to get to the Xbox platform. It still wasn't good, but at least they released that you can actually see another person. They released actual multiplayer, and then after that, it became a sustainable game. The forever game, 100%. That like No Man's Sky, it took too long to be good. So like I don't think another game should follow in those footsteps. You know what game I haven't heard of, but I really want to hear of because now that I think about it, Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert is the people that made uh Black Desert, but it's an open world game. It's just an open world action game. When the fuck is this shit coming out? Pearl Abyss, bring me Crimson Desert. You said you still waiting on Dragon Age? Damn straight I'm waiting on Dragon Age, bro. I'ma wait to the ends of the fucking earth for Dragon Age. Bro, the anime came out. Actually fire. It was only like 6 episodes, which is not bad. I mean, it was a short little anime. It got the story across that it wanted to show. It brought in like some new like relics and shit like that. And it was crazy. And then fucking Night Commander Meredith is alive. Crazy, bro. I can't wait for this fucking game to come out. Dragon Age is one of those games that I know they still gonna be like 2 or 3 years away, which is fucking annoying. But I'm so hyped for the lore, bro. Just for the storytelling. That's all I want. I just want more of the Dragon Age story. The game better be fucking good. I'm not even gonna hold you on that. Dragon Age better be fucking good when it launches. But the anime was fire. Anime was fire. And you said Crimson Snow. Let me look up Crimson Snow real quick. Oh, it's a book? Is it a book that they made into a game? Holy shit. Get out of here. I know it's a book, but where's the game? Okay, well, that didn't work. Oh, this shit kind of crazy. Why the bitch mouth so big? Hold on. I'm about to look at this. I'm about to look at the Steam. Yeah, her face creepy as fuck, folks. It's only $7. That's not bad. And it got positive reviews. 34 people. Oh shit! It looks exactly like Visage did. Holy shit! Visage fucking scared me, bro. Oh, that was my capture card fucking powering down again by itself. That's why I don't be recording videos because my capture card will legit just take a shit on itself, and I won't be able to do anything. You said horror games in 2023 is too many. Resident Evil 4. Does Resident Evil 4 get a pass for a horror game? Because I mean I don't think it's a I don't think Resident Evil 4 was scary. I don't think it scared me. There is too many remakes though. Redfall, I don't think Redfall is gonna be a horror game either. Mostly because it's co-op. Silent Hill 2 remake. See, I never played a Silent Hill game. I heard that they were really good. So hopefully Sony can get this remake out and it be a banger because they actually hold me on KOTOR's remake. KOTOR remake was supposed to have been this year, bro. 2023 was KOTOR remake, and where is it, Sony? Where the fuck is my KOTOR? Where the fuck is my KOTOR, Sony? You get all these fucking remakes made, but where's my KOTOR remake? I'm still pissed about that, bro. They let me down. How does Banger Machine Sony let me down, bro? You supposed to make KOTOR remake, and it's supposed to have been a fucking banger, and they ruined it. They fucking ruined it. Now we don't have KOTOR, and we have Silent Hill. I'm annoyed. I'm upset. I'm distraught. But yeah, there's a lot of remakes this year. Dead Space's remake is coming this month in like 2 weeks. Hopefully that bitch is a hit for all the fans that want it. Just play Jedi Survivor instead. No, it's not the same. I am gonna play Jedi Survivor though because Jedi Fallen Order was actually a really good fucking game. I like all the powers that they give him in Jedi Survivor. They showed that shit off. Every Jedi game that wasn't canon, they made Cal Kestis have all of their fucking powers, bro. And I like that shit. I like that they fucking did that. That nigga's doing Star Killer moves. That nigga has fucking Kylo's freeze, nigga. Cal Kestis is a real deal demon now, and I'm enjoying it. KOTOR Remake is a third-person action game. I know, bro. And they ruined it. And now we not, bro. I don't even know when KOTOR's remake is coming. I don't know when KOTOR is coming. If they do even make this KOTOR remake and it's a third-person action game, hopefully they don't ruin the fucking story. Hopefully they don't ruin his character, bro. Broken Starfield is a horror game. Fucking, it will be. Have you seen the zoom in that they added back to the game? The like damn, I'm butchering all of this. The Oblivion level of zoom in that they do to people's faces when you talk to them. That shit is gonna be a fucking horror game, especially when you walk into a room and they just make you pan and look at somebody in the face. Let they fucking graphics be fucked up. You're cooked, bro. There's gonna be so many memes online frying the fuck out of Bethesda if that shit happens. Because there's so many times in Fallout 3 you'll be like walking through, like stealthily walking through shit, and then somebody will talk to you and you'll turn around and you'll look directly at them while you're in the middle of combat, and they'll be like, "Hey, what are you doing here? Bitch, you scared the shit out of me, bro." That used to happen. Stop right there. you you violated the law. That shit was so fire. When I was a kid, bro, when I was playing fucking Oblivion, that was the first game I ever 100%ed, and I just did all the missions. I just enjoyed that game. And then they dropped DLC. I was a poor kid and I couldn't get the DLC, so I don't have 100% in that game no more. Now I have fucking 90% because they dropped like 10 more achievements for DLC, and I never got that DLC. So I never got to play that shit, and I never got to get that 100% back. I was heartbroken, and I blame Bethesda because DLC shouldn't be a part of achievement list. It should not get achievements. It should be just base game. Cause I would have had 100% if they didn't ruin it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. When they dropped that DLC and I couldn't play that shit, fucking Todd. It probably was a great DLC too, and I never got to experience that shit. Cause it was like the Madness one. So I think it was the Wabbajack guy. I forget what the fuck his name was. You go to Shivering Isles or something. It looked like it was probably gonna be Heat. I haven't heard much about it. Even Oblivion's been out for nigga almost 20 years now. So yeah, I still haven't heard much about Shivering Isles after that. But I mean, Skyrim came out, dropped too much fucking DLC, and I'm never gonna get all those achievements. So yeah, I dropped the fuck out of trying 100% games. But sometimes I accidentally get 100% in the game. But yeah, this Crimson Snow horror game look kind of crazy. I might have to look into that shit some more. They got to sell the fucking horse armor. That shit's funny. See, I wish they brought the unicorn back. Because remember, the unicorn that was in Oblivion, you find him surrounded by minotaurs. So you beat the minotaurs, you get the unicorn. Why didn't they put the unicorn in Skyrim? I was so upset that unicorn did not show up in Skyrim. I would have loved that. I would have did so many quest lines to get that fucking unicorn, bro. And they didn't even give it to me. They never even had the thought in their mind to give me fucking unicorn, bro. I would have took that shit for sure. I would have copped the fuck out of unicorn. But nah, they wanted to sell fucking weak ass horse armor. That shit wasn't even good. I never bought nothing from the Creation Club. The free mods are just better. You said Splatoon 3 I don't want to lose, bro. I get beat. You don't understand, bro. When you lose in games, you don't want to play them no more. I just wanted to be the pin roller. I wanted to be the paint roller guy. And I wanted to roll around paint and shit. And I got clapped. I can't do it no more. That's why I don't play Call of Duty. Because that shit's, I don't know. I play Battlefield now. I'm a Battlefield player. I've reverted to Halo and Battlefield. Like the 360 days. But I high key might check it out. There's been a couple games on Nintendo Switch that I want to try. But I mean, the Nintendo Switch is all the way in the living room, bro. I'm all the way in the gaming room, so like that shit far away. So I would have to like go in there and get it and then bring it back. There's a lot of work. Team spicy, team sour, and team sweet. I'll be on team spicy for sure. I'm a spicy guy. You said Call of Duty's movement is way off from me. Bro, I got to play Modern Warfare 2. And yeah, like, I know that they took out slide canceling or they made it so, like, you can't slide cancel and shoot at the same time. But, like, everything feels strange. Swapping weapons feels so slow. Reloading feels so animated. And you can't reload cancel no more. So that's a big ass L. Yeah, like you move like you're just covered in fucking armor, bro. Like you're a complete fucking armored knight and you're trying to walk through a doorway. And yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I didn't like how it felt. And like the shooting, there's so many bad guns in that game too. They're like when you start off, like the what is it? The M4 is a horrible fucking weapon. You start off with this shit ass M4 and you gotta level up to unlock more guns. The P90 fucking garbage, bro. And you have to use these bitches because those are the only ones unlocked. So you have to use this shit ass weapon. Everybody running around with MP5s and shit, shitting on you the whole time. Your M4 don't got no fucking attachments because you gotta go unlock this gun to level this gun up to get an attachment for your M4. It's a poor design. The whole game is poorly designed and it's trash, bro. Yeah, there's no way. And people like Modern Warfare 2's this one right now. And I mean, I understand the flow of the game. They like the new direction that it's going in. I hate it. I completely hate it. I'm not getting that fucking game. Yeah, I heard the campaign was really fucking good. The new story they telling and shit like that. I heard it was like spectacular. But like multiplayer is what I played Call of Duty for. I'm not a Warzone player. And multiplayer is hot fucking garbage. The menus are trash. The new battle pass system is hot fucking trash. The weapon leveling system is hot trash. The new perk system is hot trash. Everything's bad. And it's not like I don't like change in games. I understand that they got to try something different, try something new. But everything's fucking bad in that game. They took out hardcore. They put fucking tier 1. That shit's bad. And I'm like, yeah, bro, this Call of Duty is not it. It's not it. I'd rather play Modern Warfare Remastered. Yeah, I played the beta. It definitely made me not buy the game. They did give me some special charms because I played like the alphas and shit before. So I played like quite a bit of Call of Duty. And I already knew I wasn't buying this game from the jump. Right when I got to touch it, I'm like, this is not it for me. But it progressively got better over like the alphas and the beta. But like it still wasn't the game I wanted to play. And then it launched with no features at all. It launched with not a single fucking feature. Not a single game mode that I liked. And I'm like, I can't justify spending $70 on a game that doesn't have anything in it, bro. It's still lacking content right now, bro. They dropped season 1 and then they dropped season 1 reloaded because they added all the season 1 features in again. Bro, like I'm not selling it, bro. I'm gonna discourage everybody from playing that game. Cause see what I've learned is the game developers that don't get no fuck ain't gonna sell you a game no matter what. Those are the ones that make the most money. And that's why Call of Duty keeps progressing and making the most money. But I've had more fun in Battlefield, and Battlefield got shit on when it launched. This is year 2 of Battlefield. They've completely improved this game, overhauled everything they possibly could. It's an amazing gaming experience, and people still won't give it a try because they actually improved their fucking game. While Activision's over there with Call of Duty, they don't give a fuck what they give you, bro. They don't give a fuck what they give you. They charge you $70. That shit's bad, bro. When they implemented the fucking proximity chat, and everybody's like, "Oh, this is gonna be such a cool feature. Gonna be yelling, talking shit to people." Right when Dr. Disrespect started using proximity chat to chase people down and kill them, they banned Dr. Disrespect from talking in the game. They literally banned his account. They banned his account for using proximity chat when y'all put this in a game to be used. But y'all was saying like, "Oh, he was too egregious with it. He was only making fun of people trying to run from him. He was doing what people do in games on camera, and they banned him for it." So fuck, bro. I can't give Call of Duty no pass, bro. $70 for that piece of shit. They got 2 half-ass game modes in there. I'll play it on Game Pass. Facts. I would definitely play it on Game Pass. If it was a part of my fucking Game Pass subscription, I would play it. I would play it. But I'm not paying $70 for garbage, bro. And just giving them a pass. Like, oh, they're gonna put updates. No, nigga. No. It didn't drop with what I want to play. You think I'm about to pay $70 and wait for it? Fuck no, bro. Fuck no. I get that game on sale when it's $10. When everybody's already sick and tired of it. And I'll be playing with the trash guns. But yeah, Call of Duty, no. It's not worth it. Not $70 worthy. I don't care how big of a name Activision has built Call of Duty on the back of PlayStation over the PlayStation 4 generation. It's not worth it now. It's not worth it now for anybody. XP systems garbage. Bro, everything's bad. Everything's bad. Call of Duty needs to just revamp. Code, cut it, start fresh, clean slate, build another Call of Duty, bro. Because they're ruining their own name. They're ruining their own fucking name, and they don't care. Why? Because they're making billions of dollars. They're launching, making billions of dollars, bro. That's why they won't ever fix their bullshit. It's not until people start holding them to the same standard they hold 343 to, or they hold DICE to, that Call of Duty would ever start to improve. Because if people are just gonna keep taking that shit to the face, you say Infinity Ward should make an RPG? No, I think Sledgehammer should make the RPG. Sledgehammer should definitely get a chance to make an RPG. I'd like to see some different war games. Army Men, Surgery Wars should come back. I mean, there's a whole lot of different military games that, like, they all got beat out by Call of Duty. Like, even Resistance and shit on PlayStation. Like, y'all all got beat out by Call of Duty. It's because Call of Duty at its apex was amazing. They fumbled the bag a couple years. It's just nobody else produced a product to pull people away from Call of Duty. And this one, Call of Duty, got this false sense of security that even if they produce trash, they still got the gamers. And I mean, it's not a false sense of security right now because they're definitely flexing that truth. Yeah, Halo definitely used to beat COD, or used to be hand in hand, stepping on COD's fucking neck with Halo 3, even Halo 4. Even Halo 4 was producing good content compared to COD, bro. But then Halo 5 came out, completely fucking tanked. Everybody's playing Call of Duty now. It's no point of playing Halo at that point. And Halo was still pretty good. But the name got tarnished. And foul tarnished is maidenless. So Halo was donezo. Halo pushed back with Halo Infinite, but Modern Warfare was already out. Cold War came out, took a L, but then Vanguard kind of picked it up a little bit. And then, Modern Warfare 2 came. One of the most anticipated games in Call of Duty history. one of the biggest names in Call of Duty, and everybody bought in. Everybody bought in. All the fans was like, okay, this is Modern Warfare 2. They can't fuck this one up. Everybody bought in. People are still enjoying themselves. It's not like they're not. But this is not the game that nobody wanted. I mean, yeah. The Halo community, nobody in the Halo community can unify the Halo community. Not how the COD community has its leaders. Do you know there's COD content creators that has the COD community on a leash, bro? So when they're uploading COD, people love COD. But when they stop playing Call of Duty, people would give the fuck up on Call of Duty. But as long as their community heads are still pushing the narrative that Call of Duty is worth playing, people are going to keep playing Call of Duty. Halo doesn't have that community leader no more. There's not a single nigga in the Halo community that is going to champion Halo through all adversity. Fuck no. They gonna fold under the pressure just like they've been doing all this time. I can't even name one single Halo content creator. I can't name not one. I play Halo quite a bit. I can't name a Halo content creator. Battlefield 4 was the battlefield that made Call of Duty have to work hard. Battlefield 4 put the gaming industry on notice, bro. They put everybody in a place. I mean, they shouldn't kill Halo. They should keep letting Halo go a different direction. Cause what people want from Halo, nobody has that vision of Halo no more. The OG Halo 2, Halo 3 vision that Halo had, it's been gone a long time ago. Should it become a more advanced shooter? I think it should. I think they should just keep adding crazy features to Halo to make the game just fun to play for the community that they have. Because it's never going to be that big shot Halo no more. I don't think, no, Coalition can't make a better Halo. The Coalition isn't built to make a first person shooter. Like a real deal first person shooter. I don't think the Coalition has it. But I mean, they understand the flow of Gears combat. That's why Gears combat has never fall off. Because the quick turn motion and shooting that they have, and even when they adapted it to keyboard and mouse, it still feels good. It still feels fun to play. Halo, on the other hand, the combat system was so unique in itself that, like, third person, I don't think I could do a third person Halo. Because, I mean, third person Halo to me would be like when you pick up one of those, like, mounted machine guns and you'd be walking around shooting at fucking grunts and shit in the campaign when you could see, like, Master Chief and shit, like, walking down. That's what third person Halo would look like to me. And it doesn't look like Halo. I think that's what it is. It doesn't look like Halo. That could be what it is. But I would take a third person Halo. I would try it out. Or they could make a complete, just utter Doom style Halo game. Where you literally just blitzing through all kinds of just solo squad and whole armies as Master Chief in a Doom guy like setting. That should be fire. Halo needs an adult version of Halo. I think that's what it is. They need to make Halo more mature for more, like, for older gamers. I think that's what it would be. Because they add more brutality to Halo, people would enjoy Halo. Because they would enjoy the power that Master Chief used to own. Master Chief used to do some crazy shit, bro. But he's become more tame over time. And now Master Chief, I mean, he's solo squatting the Zeta Halo. But Master Chief is more human than he's ever been. Which I like the human aspect of Master Chief. He's like connecting with people now and all that. But sometimes you just want to see Master Chief shit on everybody. And that's what Halo needs. Halo needs a darker Master Chief. We need Doom Guy and Master Chief's armor destroying the Covenant, destroying the Flood, destroying the Forerunners, just ripping everything to fucking shit in the Halo universe. That's what we need from Halo. Just a complete Halo RPG single player. Just shit on everybody, Master Chief. Just go out there, just put Cortana back in his head. You know, we miss old girl. And let him just just go to town, bro. Do whatever the fuck you want to these niggas. Talking about Master Chief just ripping off fucking Covenant fucking people little mandibles, just ripping them bitches off their face just to show them like, nigga, I'm that guy. We need Chief on some shit like that. That's what we need. We just need Chief on some brutal murder rampage shit. And people will understand Halo is that, like, Master Chief is that guy still. But he kind of went soft when Cortana started dying. Like, we saw, like, the softer side of Chief is what 343 has gave us. But we don't got hard body Chief no more. I mean, yeah, Halo Infinite is an amazing game. The story is phenomenal, bro. Gameplay feels great. It's just people don't want a relatable Chief. Because Chief was so outer, like, what do you call it, bro? He was such an iconic, like, unreachable god of a character. And now, since he's so relatable now, that, like, people don't see Chief in the same light. It's kind of how Kratos is now. Because Kratos used to be a fucking monster. But now is Papa Kratos. So more, like, there's more people that can relate to Papa Kratos. But, there's, like, the fans of the old Kratos, the demon Kratos, is looking at this like, why is Kratos so soft now? He's getting bullied by Thor and Odin. Come on now, Kratos would have fucked him up if he was old Kratos, not Papa Kratos. But Papa Kratos is more relatable. He's more cinematic. He's more lovable than Kratos that was literally punching a shit out of Zeus ass for hundreds of minutes because he could. A man who literally put the Sword of Olympus through his own fucking chest, bro. He put the Sword of Olympus through his own chest because he didn't want to deal with that shit no more. Come on now, bro. The real Kratos, nigga, the Kratos that Thor was looking for. That's the Kratos that we want. But I mean, Papa Kratos is making more money because he's in a third-person action game. Because he has this whole cinematic, you know, touching, freaking, what do you call it? Like loving, caring story around him. Like, people enjoy that. You can watch Kratos be a dad all you want. But I want to play Kratos at his best. And that's Halo, that's Kratos, that's God of War 2 Kratos. When man was on a real rampage. When he only had the ferocity, bro. When he only had the anger for the gods. That is what we loved about Kratos. And they completely ripped all that away. Cory Barlog, Kratos. David Jaffe, Kratos. Yeah, David Jaffe understood what people wanted from a male character, bro. He understood. And that's what we got. I mean, I understand the Sony vision of Kratos being a relatable person so they can transform him into a different medium. Because 343 did the same thing with Halo. That's why Halo has a Paramount Plus show, which is actually really fucking good. But now is a whole lot of out-of-suit Master Chief. The human Master Chief. It's not a lot of Spartan Master Chief no more. Because the human inside the suit has his own visual representation. And now people see the human and not just the machine in the suit. And that's where we are with Halo, bro. I think they need to make another Spartan that is just a machine in a suit. And make that nigga Master Chief have to revert back to that training from the Spartan Academy, bro. To the shit that made him who he was. They need to just revert him back with some crazy ass event. And just let him be the Master Chief that we all knew and loved from Halo 3. That should be momentous. But I mean, I don't think we're going to get that in a minute. But I mean, we 3 hours in to Gaming News Weekly Live, bro. I'm going to have to end this right here. So thank y'all for watching. Like and subscribe if you're new. It has been crazy. You still think the BR will save Halo? I mean, hopefully. Like, if it comes out and it's really fucking good, I would definitely try it, play it, make videos on it. But, like, if it's just another gimmick, I don't think it's gonna I don't think it's gonna live. But yeah, I'm gonna get back into it. Gaming news weekly every week. Sunday, y'all know where I am. So make sure y'all pull up. And yeah, this been a good gaming news weekly. It's been a minute since I've actually made one. So we gonna get this going, bro. 2023 should be a great year for gaming. And I'm looking forward to see the actual gaming experiences that come back. So thank you all for watching again. And I'll see y'all in the next one.